Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
How's it going, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank you very much for tuning in with me. This is episode number 527. Episode number 527 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like for all of you out there that are listening to please spread it around like wildfire and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house. And we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on my only social media out there. That's Gab, folks. The last bastion of free speech out here. And if you don't have a Gab account, well, I don't know what the hell you're doing. You can follow me on Gab under the name Politics Ghost. All right, all one word, no underscores. Politics Ghost. And I am verified on Gab, baby. All right, they know me around them parts, all right? That's just to put it that way, all right? Anyway, there's a lot of things that have been happening, folks. The last time we talked to each other was on New Year's Eve. We had a great New Year's show. We had the Ghosties. We also had an internet scavenger hunt that was rather pleasant and fun and very, very New Year's Eve spirited. Really went 2017 out with very, very nice memories, I hope. Some people did, maybe some people didn't, who knows. Either way, folks, we skipped the Monday show, and now what we are doing is a Wednesday show. If you're listening to us right now at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time or on, you are listening to us live. But before we get into the crypto and stocks, which is traditionally our first hour of programming, we're going to talk about what we're going to get into on the second hour and the third hour. Obviously, we're going to talk about President Trump. We're going to talk about everything, baby, the big button. And speaking of the ghosties, all right, listen, don't you think it's rather coincidental that yours truly had the ghosties this past Sunday, okay? Just hear me out for a second. Yours truly had the ghosties this past Sunday. And now you've got the president, President Donald Trump. He is going to hold his own. And I'm not joking. I mean, if you haven't heard about this, this is not a troll. This is for real. He's going to host his own fake news awards. I mean, I'm serious. I'm telling you, Donald Trump heard the ghosties and he thought it was great. He said, you know what? We need to do something like this to the fake news, to the people that are out here spreading slanderous lies out here. Now, I know there's a lot of people that are freaked out about that. The inner circle's a little freaked out about it. All I got to tell you is this, okay? I'm either a psychic, I'm a meme magician, which is what a lot of people suggest, which I don't know, or I'm Punxsutawney Phil, or I'm just extremely lucky, or maybe I'm involved with all this crap. Either way, you got to figure that out from yourself. I'm not saying another word. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how POTUS is flexing American nuts and threatening Palestine and Pakistan with their goddamn federal aid that we send to these people. We're going to talk about that, and of course, the backstabbing of Stephen Bannon on our president. I mean, good God, what a sniveling weasel Steve Bannon was. And let me explain something to you, all right? Y'all have never really heard me discuss too much about Stephen Bannon. And never on this show was I extensive about Stephen Bannon. I'm going to be honest with you, I never really liked Stephen Bannon. And the reason is because during the latter part of the campaign, of the Trump campaign in 2016, this son of a bitch was trying to take credit for Trumpism to the point in which you had articles in the mainstream media titled Donald Trump's Brain, and then a picture of goddamn Steve Bannon, for Christ's sake. And they put him, I thought he was totally inflated. I thought that he took too much credit for what Trump did. And I'm telling you this right now, we're going to talk about that. What a backstabbing prick. We're going to talk about Paul Manafort, folks. He's actually going to sue the Department of Justice, and he is going to try to force this, through this lawsuit, the Department of Justice to narrow Robert Mueller's investigation, special counsel, whatever the hell you want to call this political weapon, because that's exactly what it is. You can't get any more proof than that. And then, folks, we're going to wind it down. We're going to switch it up a little bit later on in the second hour. I don't know if y'all folks have heard about this, and I'm not joking. This has actually happened. I mean, I know that you people are probably. I'm going to say the word autism. And I already can see the eyes rolling back of the autist heads and all this stuff. But I told you that these people are dangerous. And finally, it's coming to pass what I have suggested about these autists. For you folks that don't know, a 16-year-old autistic boy murdered his family 20 minutes before New Year's Eve. 16-year-old autistic boy decides to get some gun that was stored in the freaking home somewhere and decided to blow his whole family away. Well, I take that back. He left two of his family members. He spared their lives for some reason. Anyway, we're going to talk about that. Definitely need to talk about that. I mean, anybody who says we don't need to talk about it, by God, I mean, I told you, didn't I say this was going to happen? I said this was going to happen. Anyway, with that being said, we're going to continue. If we have room in the second hour, we're going to move in the third hour. Folks, we're going to talk about this 10-year-old drag queen. I'm not joking. 10-year-old drag queen opens up a new club in New York City called Drag Club for Kids. I'm not joking. This is where we're at in America today. And, folks, I'm going to be honest. This past, actually sometime this week, is the 10th anniversary of True Capitalist, or was True Conservative Radio. 10 years I've been doing this podcast. And let me tell you, back then in the True Conservative days, I used to say things, and people thought I was a nutcase. People thought there was something wrong with me, that I was some kind of a lunatic conservative. But let me tell you what I used to say. I used to say, and verbatim, you can go back in the archive, every one of my episodes is time dated and stamped for you to listen to on demand. You can go to the official website, blogtalkradio.com/ghost. Go back in that archive and take a listen to True Conservative Radio, okay? Take a listen to True Conservative Radio, and I said that single parents were becoming the majority back then in 2008 and 2009. I said that single-parent families were becoming the majority of the day, and the absolute pussification, the absolute and utter pussification of the American male was being implemented, for Christ's sake, and everybody thought I was a lunatic for saying that. And you know what else I said? I'll tell you what else I said. I said that oral copulation between two men across the street from an elementary school was not only going to be accepted in America today, but it was going to be protected by the First Goddamn Amendment. And take a look around you, man. take a look around you. Now, where are we going now? I mean, where will the next step take us? Now we've got a 10-year-old drag queen who is now opening up a club in New York, drag club for kids. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Look, we're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk a little bit about international stuff. We're going to talk about the Iranian uprising and talk about how this show was connected to the Iranian uprising in 2009, which nobody even gave a crap about. I was the only one yelling that the Iranian Revolution in 2009 needed to be aided to some capacity, whether it was through clandestine means or what, something. But they just let those people die. That's Obama for you, huh? But you know what Obama did back up? The goddamn Arab Spring, when all these wild Yehudis out here, these goddamn jihadists, were out here raising amok out here in the freaking Middle East. Of course, you had Obama and his administration arming ISIS, training ISIS, for Christ's sake, and if you don't know that by now, you're an idiot. Anyway, look, I'm sorry. We're going to talk about the Iranian uprising. We're also going to talk about how Iceland, we got a couple of Iceland folk in the inner circle. We got them all over the world, baby. We got people from the inner circle all over the world. But Iceland is going to make it now illegal to pay men more than women. What the hell does that mean? What the hell does that mean? I'm tired of this debate. I'm tired of this whole goddamn red herring debate that somehow, some way, women are somehow not getting paid as much for the same job, for the same qualifications as a man. I mean, that's not how economics works, you dumb broads. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're going to get to that. And then if we have any time, we're going to talk about this YouTuber, this YouTuber named Logan Paul out here. Okay, we're going to talk about this guy. I don't know if you know this. I don't know why. This guy's literally like an internet YouTube sensation. I don't know. The guy looks like a freak show to me. Anyway, all kinds of little girls like him, teenagers like him. He's like this big teeny bopper on YouTube. All right, and lo and behold, this guy decided to go take a trip to Japan because this guy's making millions off YouTube because your children are watching him. And lo and behold, he goes to a place in Japan called like the Suicide Hill or something to that capacity and actually aired a dead body of somebody who committed suicide on his YouTube channel, for heaven's sake. And here he is someone who is a entertainer or content creator that is supposed to be geared towards your children. Yes, Suicide Forest is where Logan Paul videotaped an actual suicide, I guess, carcass. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to talk about all that here, so I hope you stay with us for all, if not most, of the 3 hours that we're going to be on tonight, folks. We got a lot of things to discuss. But now, folks, let's go ahead and let's talk crypto, shall we? Now, folks, let me tell you something right now. What we are witnessing in the markets here, and it's happened here within the past 2 to 3 weeks, is we're having a lot of ignorant money come into the cryptocurrency market. And that's good for us, those of us that understand where the true value of cryptocurrency is, those of us who understand where to pick the plays, those who understand that a lot of these inflated currencies that you're seeing out here today may be good pattern and swing trading plays, but they're certainly nothing good for long-term investment whatsoever. So with that being said, I'd like to talk about the beginning of 2018 being the rise of the garbage coins, the crap coins. So let's go ahead and talk about some of these crap coins right now, because this is where all the dumb money is going. Now, people are asking themselves, well, Ghost, why are people going to dumb, ridiculous garbage coins or crap coins? Because, folks, no one understands how to interpret the value or understand the value of cryptocurrency, especially this dumb money that's coming into the market. Okay? The dumb money that's coming into the market right now, what they're trying to do is find cryptocurrencies that are within their realm of buying. Because remember, a lot of the dumb money that's coming into the market, they don't know where to buy. They don't understand that there is a plethora of exchanges out there that one can trade cryptocurrency. They don't understand this. So where do they go? They go to the more commercial-based exchanges. Coinbase is one of them, etc. And what do? They only try to gather or try to invest in whatever's available on those exchanges. Now, with that being said, that's a factor in why you're seeing some of these coins that have no business being the prices they're being, the reason they're at those prices now. But at the same time, we also have the business media trying to make their postulations. With all due respect, let's be honest, all right? There is nobody in the business media that understands this crap. Do you understand? I mean, you should hear the business guys on Bloomberg. You should hear them on CNBC. They don't know what they're talking about when it comes to cryptocurrency. All they're doing is highlighting, hey, the new cryptocurrency that has the big market cap, Ripple, could be the next Bitcoin. I mean, they're the ones inserting this idea into the dumb money's heads. Now, what I suggest to you folks that are very, very experienced within the cryptocurrency realm is to ride these crap coins and be able to gain liquidity from them, but do not hold them. I'm warning you, the damn bubble can burst on these pieces of garbage coins. Now, what the dumb money is doing is they're trying to find coins that they hear on these business channels, or they're trying to hear them through an exchange that they go to purchase crypto in general. And this is where they make this ridiculous assertion that if they find a very cheap crypto and they invest in it, that somehow, some way, it's going to get to the Bitcoin proportions. And this is where we're having all this dumb money going into goddamn coins like Ripple and Cardano and, I mean, all these dumb, stupid coins. They're crap. Tron's another one, for Christ's sake. I mean, these coins are complete crap. They're complete garbage, okay? I'm serious. I mean, they're just complete trash. Let's go ahead and start with Ripple, okay? Everybody's thinking that, oh, Ripple, I'm going to be able to buy this for $1, and you know what? I'm just going to hold on to it, and before you know it, 15,000 buckaroos. No, it's not, you moron. All right, first and foremost, let's talk about Ripple. What gained Ripple's value initially back in the summer of 2017? It was the fact that Japan had legalized cryptocurrency to be exchanged for goods and services within the country. And Ripple happened to be the cryptocurrencies that the Japanese used in abundance. And as a result, it just integrated right into the economy of Japan when Japan legalized cryptocurrency as a means of exchanging goods and services. So that's what initially, back in the summer of 2017, rose the price of Ripple. With that being said, because it's gained that credibility, because it's got a dominant market like Japan, all of a sudden you've got these investors looking at Ripple as if it's going to be the next Bitcoin. Now, how are they making that assumption? On price alone. On price and hype alone. That's what's running all these coins. Because let's be honest, what is Ripple? It's just a cryptocurrency. And what have we discussed, folks, on this broadcast? What creates the value of cryptocurrency is the technology backing it up. There is no technology integrated with Ripple. It's nothing more than a digital cryptocurrency. And moreover, let's take a look, first of all, at the numbers of this particular crypto. XRP is the symbol for it, folks, XRP. Now, folks, this is now Ripple, all right? This stupid little shit coin, excuse my French, all right, is now $122 billion in market capitalization. It is the number 2 coin as it pertains to largest market capitalization, only between Ethereum and Bitcoin, Bitcoin being number 1. Ethereum being number 3. Now, what has caused this increase in Ripple? Because you've got these dumbasses on the business channel incepting this idea, hey, other cryptocurrencies to watch out for. Hey, look at Ripple. It's under $1, and people in Japan like it. So what? All right? Have you all looked at the exchange rate of U.S. dollars to Japanese yen or won or whatever the hell, the tuna fish money that they goddamn use out there in Japan? It's disproportionately ridiculous. All right? And that's why Ripple integrated into the economy of Japan so easily, because it was only at the most 10 cents, 22 cents, 30 cents. You compare that with the exchange rate of the U.S. dollar and the Japanese currency, it coincides with that. That's why Ripple was used in the Japan market as an exchange of goods and services, because it was proportional to the United States Japan currency exchange rate. I mean, good God. Okay, let's just take that in consideration, that Ripple was important in Japan's market because of the exchange rate. We all understand that now, right? I mean, that's why I said that Ripple would never get to the prices that it is today, because if it does, the value of it, which is the fact that Ripple is just the cryptocurrency of flavor in Japan, becomes a moot point, because they're going to use something else that's more in conjunction with the United States to Japanese exchange rate. Let's go on, folks. Let's go to the circulating supply on Ripple, okay? 38,739,144,847 Ripple currently in circulation right now. That's 38.7 billion in circulation. I mean, that is an unbelievable amount of circulating cryptocurrency. And let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest here. There's news that have come out that the Ripple team, the people that developed this coin, have got another 60 billion of Ripple in some kind of virtual vault somewhere that they say that they'll be able to, I don't know, put into the market, just put into the market whenever they see fit. Now, once again, what we are seeing with Ripple is you're trying to see a bunch of digital nerds that created this damn cryptocurrency try to become the central bank, the digital central bank of Japan. And because this hype with Ripple being used as in the Japanese markets, and the fact that you've got United States and European business media feeding this garbage to investors who don't have the slightest idea what the hell cryptocurrency is, they just know that, oh my God, it's a cryptocurrency and I'm buying in on news, dude. They're not taking in the factors that we take in every single day when we do the crypto breakdown in the True Capitalist radio show. So once again, this is ridiculous. This is unsustainable, and you're talking about the tulip type of bubble hype. It's in Ripple right here, and I'm gonna tell you a couple of other shit coins, excuse my French, that they're in as well. But 38.7 billion Ripple in circulation, and they've got another 60 billion in a virtual vault. I mean, that's. I mean, does economics go out the window? Anyway, look, in the past 24 hours, Ripple has gone up 27.99%. The current price for Ripple, folks, symbol XRP, current price, $3.15 per Ripple. I mean, that's just ridiculous. That is just unbelievably ridiculous. And that's why I'm saying, folks, this damn thing is going to pop. This is unsustainable. There's no technology backing up Ripple. This is pure hype. And at some point, I think that the Ripple price is going to get so expensive that the Japanese market is going to find it no longer viable, and they're going to look for another currency, preferably one that was created in Japan. So That's why I keep telling you folks, you have to know what you're investing in, and you have to know how to explain what you're invested in, and that's why I'm trying to explain it to you in a language that everybody can understand. That's why we have so many people that listen to the True Capitalist radio broadcast that are making serious money, because they understand what's going on. I mean, they listen to the broadcast. Anyway, once again, $3.15 price, $3.15 for Ripple. Give me a break. Let me go on to another crap coin, Cardano. Now, Cardano is a very interesting story because it came out of nowhere. It initially started off when we saw this run. It was like literally a 1 or 2 cent coin, and it popped off to about 15 to 20 cents right off the bat. And during that time, folks, the only exchange that Cardano was being exchanged at was Bittrex. Bittrex. Okay? And once again, there is no technology backing up Cardano. There's no blockchain technology integrated with Cardano. There's no smart contract technology. There's nothing. It's a garbage coin that's been overhyped. And since the first hype, since it, pumped it up to about 20, 25 cents, Cardano, of course, has found itself on other exchanges. And what have I told you? What have I told you? That every time a cryptocurrency is put on a new exchange, it's going to go up. And that's exactly what's been going on with Cardano. It's a complete pump garbage. It's garbage coinage. And this is where all the dumb money is going, folks. And if you don't believe me, take a look at the entire market cap of the market. 2 weeks ago, the entire market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies in this market was at about $600 billion. You know how much it is today? The entire, all crypto market, all the cryptocurrencies combined. You know what the market cap is now, 2 weeks later? $736 billion. You understand that? From 60 to $736 billion. Now, where is all that money going? All this dumb money is going into these garbage coins, all right? And these are the fools that are going to be left with the bags in their hands. And then I'm telling you, I don't like where this is headed. I don't like where this is headed one bit. It's almost as if the business channels and Wall Street and all these people are purposely doing this so that they can have a lot of people get completely bamboozled, holding the bag. And guess what? When idiot investors who basically just give their money away hoping, because you see, that's not what capitalists do. We don't just give our money away hoping we make a profit. We go out and we make sure we make profits. But it's like these Bernie Madoff victims, Oh, let me give you all my money, and can you make money with my money? I'm going to give it all to you. Can you make me money? These are the kind of morons that are now investing in the cryptocurrency market right now. They're the ones going into these dumb coins, and I'm telling you, when these people are all holding the bag, watch, they're going to be crying for regulation. They're going to be crying to the SEC, the FTC. They're going to be crying foul. And I'm telling you, I can see it right now. The prelude to at least American regulation is coming. And it's based on all this over-speculation on ridiculousness. Because you know how the dumb money is interpreting? Well, man, it's cryptocurrency. Let me look for some cheap crypto that's on its way up, dude. And you notice that every one of these cheap cryptos are going up double digits. And why? Because people think that, well, if I just get a cheap crypto and I hold on to it, it's going to go up to $10,000, $12,000, $15,000. Not knowing a goddamn thing about any of this stuff. And it's sick, man. Because it's the dumb money that's going to get this damn, this game of ours regulated. And it makes me sick. Anyway, Cardano, let's go look at the market cap. $27 billion market cap for a goddamn coin that came out of nowhere, all right? $27 billion market cap, and take a look at the circulating supply. Why do I always tell you guys the circulating supply for every coin? Because it is definitely a factor in what the value should be based upon circulation. I mean, that's how we judge the value of the American dollar. I mean, lest we forget, folks, that the American dollar was dwindling into oblivion, into almost worthlessness back in 2009. That was the crash, the Great Recession. And why did it happen? Because the Federal Reserve kept printing money, kept printing money, kept printing money, and the more money they print, the less value of the American dollar we have. But since then, folks, we have been, well, at least the Federal Reserve has been, raising interest rates gradually, and that has been gradually increasing the value of the dollar. 0.25% interest rate hikes is what Janet Yellen has been given a few times a year. And as a result, what the Federal Reserve does when they go and raise interest rates is they're recalling all those outstanding dollars that the Federal Reserve had printed out all those damn years. That's what the Federal Reserve does. I mean, they're in charge of the currency. So you take that application, that idea of value of dollars in fiat, and apply it to cryptocurrency. I mean, it's not that hard, for Christ's sake. I'm not saying it's the factor, but it is a factor. I mean, the circulating supply is definitely a factor when it comes down to the true value of cryptocurrency. So once again, Cardano, symbol ADA, $27 billion market cap, freaking ridiculous. Let's take a look at the circulating supply. 25.9 billion with a B, 25.9 billion circulating supply. I mean, come on, give me a break. Give me a break. I mean, does everybody understand what I'm saying here, boys and girls? All right? This is where all the dumb money's going, because they think that if they buy low, sell high, that's going to somehow apply to profits. They're viewing cryptocurrency like an equity or a commodity. It is a currency, and you have to factor in a variety of different factors to make a judgment call on whether or not that cryptocurrency is as valuable as it should be. This is all over speculation with dumb money in the market. 25.9 billion in circulation. In the past 24 hours, Cardano has gone up 31.92%. What a bunch of dumb money. And look, I'm not against you folks pattern and swing trading these things, but I would never hold one of these while I go to sleep. I'm not even joking. I would not hold any of these, even if I was going to sleep for 2 hours. I would not hold any of this stuff. Pattern and swing trade the hell out of it and gank some of that new money, that ignorant money that's going into these things. But these are not long-term investments. These are pure crap. And that's why I'm highlighting this today, folks, because this is what's going on. You're seeing all these double-digit percentage increases on these garbage coins, and haven't you noticed that most of them are around $1, under $1? I mean, this is where you're seeing these big increases, because that's how these morons that are the new ignorant money that's coming into the market is valuing these currencies. They're misinterpreting the value. Anyway, current price for Cardano, which once was about 2 months, not even 2 months ago, like a month and a half ago, like about 2 cents, it is now $1.07. $1.07. Pure over speculation with dumb idiot money. Oh, good God. Anyway, let's continue going. I'm gonna say 2 more dumb coins, because I want you to understand that there is a direct correlation with the dumb money going into these coins that are under $1 and thinking that I'm gonna buy this under $1 and I'm gonna hold on to it, and when I hold on to it, it's gonna be $10,000. That's not where the value is. There's a lot of different factors to factor in when determining the value of a cryptocurrency. If you listen to this broadcast, you know the values, you know the factors. Let's take a look at another one, okay? Here's another one right here, NEM, all right? The symbol on it is XEM. I'm not even joking around. NEM, the symbol on it is XEM. The current market cap for this piece of crap is $17 billion. I mean, this is real idiot money going into these goddamn small cryptocurrencies, man. I'm not even joking. This is dumb idiot money. $17.2 billion market cap. Now take a look at the circulating supply once again, all right? All right? 8,999,999,999 NEM in circulation. I mean, give me a break. 9 billion. Now, in the past 24 hours, folks, once again, double-digit percentage increase, 63.66% increase in a 24-hour period. Folks, NEM, symbol XEM, current price is $1.92. $1.92. You see, you're starting to see a correlation. The dumb money is going after the cheap crypto because they believe in their idiot minds, oh, I'm going to buy low, sell high, not understanding the value in crypto is not only in the circulation, not only in the fact that if the cryptocurrency is known or if there's any kind of hype or news on it, but the technology. The technology is really what creates the value of the cryptocurrency itself. And whether or not the cryptocurrency is integrated into other blockchain technologies that are created by the team who creates the cryptocurrency in question. It's all about technology. That's what these people don't understand. That's what you understand because you listen to the True Capitalist radio broadcast. All right, that's enough crap coins. There's a couple more I may be able to mention, but we don't have enough time to be doing that. Let's go ahead and get to the regular breakdown of crypto. And let's see what we have going on here. Now, we have seen a slow run back on Bitcoin, folks. It went down as low as low 13,000 range. It is now at the $15,289 range right now. Once again, folks, Bitcoin, I think, is dying as a coin. I know there's a lot of people that don't want to hear this. I know there's a lot of people that have made a lot of money on Bitcoin, symbol BTC. But as I stated in 2017, and I said this back in the summer, I said this back in the fall, that the opening of Bitcoin falling as the gold standard of cryptocurrency was rapidly approaching, and we're starting to see it now. And every other crypto knows. I mean, the king of crypto throne is up for grabs right now. And the only thing keeping Bitcoin alive, and I've said this 1,000 times, is the fact that when you ask anybody about cryptocurrency, what it is, the first thing that comes out of their head is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at the top of mind when it comes to the market out here. Bitcoin. And that's what's giving it the price. Because, folks, Bitcoin sucks, okay? It sucks as a cryptocurrency. Because why does it suck? First of all, it's slow as hell when you try to transfer Bitcoin. Secondly, the transfer fees for Bitcoin are so goddamn ridiculous. I tried to, give $50 in Bitcoin to somebody on an internet scavenger hunt on Christmas Eve, and it was going to cost me $60 US to send it. I mean, to transfer it from one wallet to the next. That's how high Bitcoin has gotten in those transfer fees. And I wonder who's collecting that crap. You understand? I mean, it is a garbage coin. It's garbage. And it's falling, and, it's about time. Because, don't get me wrong, it was the first kid on the block. It had created and incepted the whole blockchain idea. I get it. But it's time for other coins which have far better technology, far better flexibility, far more futuristic and had more foresight for the future. I mean, there's coins out there that have the value. You just got to do your research, folks. Remember, if it was easy, everybody would be making money, everybody would be getting rich. Once again, Bitcoin, $256 billion market cap, 16.7 million in circulation. In the past 24 hours, it has gone up 1.74%. Current price for Bitcoin is $15,289.40 per Bitcoin. And once again, folks, the dominance of Bitcoin in this current market has been falling day by day. I remember the day before yesterday, me and the Inner Circle were discussing that the Bitcoin dominance fell 2% to 36% of the market. Folks, today it is now 34.4% of the market. That's it. Bitcoin's dominance in this crypto market has fallen to 34.4% of the market. So, I mean, the numbers don't lie. The numbers do not lie. I'm just saying, I'm trying to plant seeds out here, baby. Now, listen, I've got to get to Ethereum. I know I said I wasn't going to cover this coin because it's ran by potholes and communists. But, I mean, there's so much money right now. And once again, this is another one of those coins, in my opinion, that is so overinflated now because of the circulation in general. The technology, it's there. It was the first on the scene to be able to create and promote this smart contract technology. But I think that there's other coins, there's other tokens being made that are far better than Ethereum. But regardless, I think that the play on this and the reason this is so goddamn high in price is because of the circulation. Now, let's take a look. Ethereum's market capitalization is $92 billion market cap. The circulating supply is 96.7 million in circulation. 96.7 million? I mean, give me a break. And folks, let me tell you something. There is no end game. There is no total end supply for Ethereum. Ethereum is going to continue to mine itself at will, and I don't know if there is going to be an end. This damn thing could continue to mine itself like Dogecoin, that ridiculous, dumb, pathetic meme coin. I hate that freaking coin with the stupid little Shiba dog face on it as the damn mascot. That coin, Dogecoin, will never stop mining itself, ever. It's just going to keep mining and mining and mining, and yet because the internet is so, I don't know, it's got such a man-child hard-on for memes that they're even willing to pay for them, for Christ's sake, is the whole reason why Dogecoin has any value to itself whatsoever. But that's similar to what's happening to ETH. ETH, Ethereum, 96.7 million in circulation, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. Let's go ahead and get to, it's gone up, and let me tell you, it has gone up. That's why I'm covering it right now. It has gone up 7.38% in the past 24-hour period. Folks, Ethereum right now, even at the circulating supply of 96.7 million, folks, the current price for ETH, $959.69. Folks, lest we forget, when I started covering cryptocurrency in April of 2017, Ethereum was at $40. $40. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, let's go ahead and get to a couple of other coins. I want to get to Quantum, because Quantum is the competitor to Ethereum, and it's what myself and the Inner Circle have a considerable investment in because of its technology. Moreover, Quantum has released its token and its smart contract technology in Asia. So this is an Asian-based coin for the meantime, but folks, Asia is way ahead of cryptocurrency than the West. I mean, they massively trade cryptocurrency in the billions of dollars of volume. I mean, you should take a look at these Korean exchanges. I mean, these other Asian exchanges. I mean, they are not messing around. And the reason I like Quantum, symbol QTUM is the symbol, folks, all right? Symbol QTUM is the symbol for Quantum. The reason I like this, folks, because it was once an ERC20-based token, meaning that it was an Ethereum-based token. And since then, Quantum has made a swap on its tokens. That's what happened here about 2 or 3 months ago. It basically upgraded itself from the ERC20 Ethereum-based token to its own quantum token. Its own quantum token. Now, with that being said, folks, now that it has its own quantum token, and listen, we invested, the Inner Circle and myself, we invested prior to that swap, the token swap. We understood the technology that was going on with quantum. Now, when the token swap happened, quantum became its own token and hence created its own smart contract technology that is far better, far more superior, and integrated into the quantum core wallet. It's unbelievable. And moreover, folks, I think that quantum is far ahead of the game than Ethereum. Ethereum did just enough for things to work. And there was a recent, I think it was Forbes magazine, I forgot which business media it was, but they were talking to one of the co-founders of quantum, and he was taking shots at Ethereum and how it was vulnerable and how the security is questionable, etc. You want to know why he's throwing shots fired at Ethereum? Because quantum knows that it can overtake Ethereum. Its technology, it's better, its transfer time, it's faster, and they're going to continue to grow their technology into other blockchain applications. And that's why I'm suggesting, folks, this is a buy and hold. Because if you take a look at the circulating supply and compare it to Ethereum, I mean, there's a considerable difference, first of all. And secondly, quantum smart contract is better. Its technology is better. Once people understand that, once the market understands that, since the price precedent has been set by Ethereum for smart contract-based cryptocurrencies at 959, I'm going to be conservative. I think that quantum should at least get to, what, $400, $500 here in the future? And that's because quantum smart contract is safer, it's easier, its wallet has all kinds of integrated technologies in it that I don't see in other wallets. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why I like quantum, folks. Symbol QTUM. Once again, let's get to it. $4.3 billion market cap for quantum. The circulating supply is 73.7 million in circulation. 73.7 million. And another reason I like quantum, folks, it's a proof of stake coin. Right now, folks, I've got my quantum wallet open, and it's got all my quantum in it. And as it sits there in the quantum wallet, it's maturing, and at the same time, it's paying me more quantum for holding the quantum in my quantum wallet. I mean, I'm not even joking around, folks. I mean, there's a bunch of benefits. There's a bunch of reasons why quantum is a very attractive investment for the long term. And that's what I try to suggest to people on this broadcast. I try to suggest long-term investments because what have I always said? Long-term investment reigns supreme. Now, in the past 24 hours, it has pulled back a bit. Now, why did it pull back a bit? Well, folks, once again, we talked about the hard fork. The hard fork that was happening with Bitcoin. Now, that happened on January 3rd. Now, what happened on January 3rd, folks, and you can go to my Gab account and go back about 2 Gab posts, the United Bitcoin, which is what was going to be hard forked out of Bitcoin and Quantum. Now, you needed 1 Bitcoin to receive 1 Bitcoin, or United Bitcoin. UBTC is the symbol for United Bitcoin. For 1 BTC, you get 1 UBTC. For 100 QTUM, you get 1 UBTC. Now, with that being said, folks, what's happened is that the UBTC developers have taken a snapshot of the blockchain of Quantum and BTC and are going to dispense and distribute those United Bitcoin forks on January 24th. Now, why is Bitcoin, United Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Foundation, why are they even bringing in Quantum into the hard fork with United Bitcoin? Why are they doing that? Because, folks, United Bitcoin, and listen, even if you were not a part of the hard fork, I have read the white paper on United Bitcoin. It looks very attractive. The reason, the reason I know about it is because the Inner Circle and myself, we are invested considerably in quantum. Folks, United Bitcoin is going to have, and I believe it's going to be created out of the quantum token. This is a quantum token Bitcoin variant, United Bitcoin. It, on its white papers, is claiming it's going to have smart contract technology integrated in it. It is going to have fast transfer times. They're bragging like 3 or 4 second transfer speeds. And moreover, folks, according to its white paper, by the time August of 2018 comes around, and listen, I know people, I haven't talked about the Lightning Network yet. I've vaguely discussed it. Currently in development, in conjunction with a lot of different coin creators, these coin creators are trying to create an exchange called the Lightning Network, in which the coins that are accepted within this Lightning Network can be exchanged and traded with no kinds of trading fees or commissions. It'll be a feeless type of an exchange, the Lightning Network. You'll be able to exchange your BTC for UBTC without any kind of a trade fee. And according to the white paper, UBTC is supposed to be integrated with the Lightning Network by August of 2018. Now, I'm speculative about the Lightning Network, folks, and that's why I haven't talked about it very much, because it's all in beta right now, all beta testing. And, I mean, there's only been a few exchanges that have been successful, And it's only been a few exchanges that have been successful. I think that Litecoin's Charlie Lee actually exchanged Litecoin for Bitcoin on the beta Lightning Network. But, we'll see. Remember, a lot of this is about the future. But either way, keep your eye on United Bitcoin, because that looks like a very good-looking coin. And if you could get it in the initial distribution, or you can trade for it, hold on to that one. That one looks rather attractive, to say the least. Anyway, quantum has gone down because it's already January 3rd. The United Bitcoin already took a snapshot of the blockchain, so whoever had mature coins sitting in their quantum core wallet will receive the ratio of 100 quantum to 1 United Bitcoin. And that's what makes this attractive. I hope you all took advantage of that. And once again, the 24th will be the distribution. Look on ub.com. ub.com is the official website of United Bitcoin to get all the 411 of the information on that. Current price for quantum, $58.83. $58.83. And I think that's so undervalued, it's sick. All right? I think it's so goddamn undervalued, it's sick, baby. Now, I do want to get to a couple more coins, and then I got to get to the stock markets here. Folks, what did I tell you all about? Let me tell you all about 3 different coins that I've been suggesting to you. First of all, 0x. 0x, the symbol on it is ZRX. The Inner Circle and myself took a considerable, I wouldn't say considerable, we all threw money in this one, and we've been generously rewarded with profits because 0x's technology, they are trying to create a feeless exchange as well. This particular 0x coin, and integrate its coin with its exchange. Now, with that being said, no one has yet to produce a feeless exchange, so we are waiting to see that, and the first group that is able to accomplish that is going to be it's going to be sought after, to say the least. But 0x, there's a lot of reasons why I thought this was a great coin. When I was suggesting it, it was at about 25, 30 cents. Let's take a look at it now. ZRX is the symbol. Current market cap is $472 million market cap. The circulating supply is 476 million in circulation, In the past 24 hours, folks, it has gone up 11.73%. Current price for 0x, 99 cents. 99 cents, baby. I'm telling you, I mean, every coin I try to cover on this broadcast is money. I keep my ear to the ground for my listeners, baby. That's why I am the underground. I'm the underground for crypto, I'm the underground for politics, and I'm the underground in general when it comes to goddamn podcasting, baby. You goddamn right! Anyway, let's get to Funfair. Remember, I've talked a lot about Funfair, symbol F-U-N. I've talked a lot about it, and why do I like this coin? Well, folks, Funfair is its own cryptocurrency that it is integrating into smart contract casino online gaming technology. And I think I've discussed this a million times that if you currently go right now into any kind of online gaming, casino gaming situation, you're going to have to be hosted by somebody who is the house. And the house traditionally programs all these little blackjacks and these roulette wheels and all these casino games. And do you think that they're actually programming these things for chance? It's not for chance. It's for them to milk you out of your money. But you see, with smart contract technology, it eliminates the middleman. And that's what makes smart contract technology so sought after and important to the future. It'll eliminate middlemen. It'll eliminate people like Uber and Grubhub because you won't need them. The smart contract acts like a independent arbitrator that doesn't necessarily need to be a human being. It's a virtual independent arbitrator that will not dispense funds unless both sides agree that services were rendered. So with that being said, that's what they're integrating, smart contract-based technology with these casino games. And guess what? You can only use Funfair if you want to play these smart contract-based casino games, folks. So right there and then, you've got something, right? I mean, that creates value. Funfair created a cryptocurrency, and you can use that cryptocurrency within their smart contract casino gaming, creating value. Now, I've liked this one, and I've been trying to tell people to get in on this one when it was about 3 cents. The Inner Circle and myself, we got in on this when it was at 2 cents. Let's go ahead and get to it. Funfair, F-U-N, is the symbol. Current market capitalization for Funfair is $464 million market cap. The current circulating supply is $4.2 billion in circulation. Now, I know that sounds like a lot, but let's be honest, when you've got dumb garbage coins in the tens of billions going up to $1, $2, or $3, I mean, that's a precedent being set in garbage coins. Just imagine Funfair. Just imagine Funfair. Anyway, $4.2 billion in circulation in the past 24 hours, folks. I mean, not only in the past 24 hours, in the past several days, Funfair has had a hell of a run. And I've been trying to tell you folks to get in on this when it was 3 cents. All right? In the past 24 hours, Funfair has gone up 17.62%. The current price for Funfair, symbol F-U-N, 10 cents. Almost 11 cents, folks. I mean, I'm telling you, whatever I say on this broadcast is money. That's why if you entertain what I'm covering here, it's money, baby. That's why so many people listen to this broadcast, especially the first hour. I don't blame them. I'm giving out free money, for Christ's sake. I'm giving out free money. Let me go ahead and get to another one, folks, that I was telling everybody on. I took a small position, and it's paying off generously. Let's go ahead and get to Civic. Civic, folks, CVC, Civic. Current market capitalization for Civic is $459 million market cap. The current circulating supply for Civic is 342 million circulating. in the past 24 hours, and not to mention Civic has been running up. And listen, when I suggested this one, this was at about 35, 40 cents. All right, y'all remember that. This one was at 35, 40 cents when I was suggesting this, folks. All right, in the past 24 hours, Civic has gone up 24.41%. The current price for Civic, symbol CVC, the current price, $1.34, baby. $1.34. I mean, I'm telling you, making money is what I do. Ask the inner circle. I mean, that's what I'm saying, baby. I mean, come on, man. I'm just saying, making money is what I do. Anyway, we are now in the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get started on anything else, I'd like to remind everybody to please spread it around like wildfire and spread this link around and let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, and we are live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, right here on the official website of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast, and it is blogtalkradio.com/ghost. That's blogtalkradio.com/ghost. And of course, if you have not done so, please follow me on Gab, folks. All right, Gab. Check out my Gab. Look at my Gab. All right, and if you don't have Gab, well, then type in your browser right now, gab.ai, and you can follow me on there under the name Politics Ghost, all right? All one word, no underscores, Politics Ghost is the name to follow. Look, I'm going to go ahead and cut it short there, folks, because we got a lot of things to talk about today, and I don't want to get bogged down on one too many subjects. So let's go ahead and cut off the cryptocurrency coverage because I want to get into the stock coverage right about now. And the reason is, folks, is because as I stated, ever since I came back in episode 501, I have stated that I am bullish on this stock market, baby. I am bullish on this stock market. Why? Because first and foremost, we have Donald Trump as the President of the United States. And prior to the tax cut, folks, Donald Trump willed this economy into 3% GDP growth on a 3-quarter basis. I mean, Obama couldn't even get, 1.5% throughout his whole 8 years as president. I'm telling you, Donald Trump just willed 3% GDP growth in 3 consecutive quarters. And let me tell you, I think we're going to hit 4% GDP growth in quarter one, and we could keep going up from there. And you better believe that we're going to see better than expected earnings coming from these companies in the stocks, on these stock exchanges, because they just got a tax cut. They just got a tax cut, folks. Corporate taxes are down to 21%. So they're going to have better than expected earnings in the next few quarters. That's why I am bullish throughout the full year of 2018 until quarter four. And then from quarter four, we're going to check out and see what the hell and assess what the hell's happening at that point. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. All right, then we'll go ahead and see what's going on. Let's go ahead and get to stocks, shall we? Let's go ahead and get to the stock market. Let's go ahead and get to the Dow Jones Industrials. Folks, once again, we're hitting all-time highs in the stock market. And I said this was going to happen when I came back in 501, episode number 501. And the reason is Donald Trump is the President of the United States. Not only did he will 3% GDP growth, but the tax cuts, baby. The tax cuts. That's what's going to create growth, not just in the economy, but it's going to create better than expected earnings in the majority of these damn companies that are on the Dow Jones Industrial, the S&P 500, the NASDAQ. I am bullish. I'm telling you right now, folks, if I were you, especially young people, diversify your investments. Let's say you made a lot of money in cryptocurrency, okay? Well, why don't you cash out or trade that cryptocurrency for some high-yield, blue-chip, dividend-based stocks? And you want to know why, folks? Because as I stated, banks, they love to use stocks as collateral. I mean, when you have stock, you have net worth. When you have property, you have net worth. That's why you, as an individual capitalist, your whole focus should be on obtaining as much assets as you possibly can. Because when you have stocks in your possession, you're worth something. When you have vehicles, when you have real estate, when you have gold, when you have silver, when you have cryptocurrency, you have value. Those are your assets, and you can accumulate that or add that up to your net worth. You know what I'm saying? You want to be worth something. You don't want to be worth nothing. And that's why I keep encouraging you, capitalists. Just because you're getting a big sum of money today, don't blow it on a stupid trip to Hawaii, you dumbasses. Don't go out and burn the money. You know what you need to do? You need to make money and flip it. Make it, flip it. Make it, flip it. Make it, flip it. And keep doing that until you amass so much cash that then you can finally have enough confidence and economic viability for you to go ahead and throw down on a trip to Hawaii. But you got to make it and flip. Make it and flip. Do not just blow your cash. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the Dow. The Dow was up, folks, today 98.67 points, a percentage increase of 0.40%, closing out the Dow Jones Industrial at 24,922.68 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. We're almost at 25,000 Dow Jones Industrial, for heaven's sake. Good God. Let's get to the S&P. S&P doing well as well. It is up 17.25 points, a percentage increase of 0.64%, closing out the S&P at 2,713.06 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ is also up, and it's flying high with over-speculation. I mean, what is this, the 1990s again? The 1990s called. They want their bubble back. Anyway, let's continue. It is 58.63 points increase today in the NASDAQ, a percentage increase of 0.84%, closing out the NASDAQ at 7,065.53 points for the NASDAQ composite. Good God. Good God. But hey, we're living in Trump America, baby, and I'm saying just give it a few months. You folks are going to see a totally new America in the next few months. Just watch. There's going to be so much economic opportunity for folks. Oh, most people are going to have money in their pockets. People are going to be comfortable in spending that money. I mean, it is going to be a great time in America. Just watch. Just watch. Let's go ahead and get to commodities, shall we? Let's get to energy. Energy has been steadily going up, folks, and there's a lot of different factors for that. One of which, OPEC had cut production. We talked about that in the last broadcast. Moreover, we've got some, disturbances in the Middle East. Oil-producing countries are kind of destabilized, etc. So we have a lot of things going on in the crude department. Let's get to WTI. WTI sweet crude is up 15 cents, a percentage increase of 0.24%, closing out WTI sweet crude at $61.78 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. We got Brent crude. It is down modestly. It is down a penny, a percentage decrease of 0.01%, closing out Brent crude at $67.83 per barrel of Brent crude. Let's get to gasoline. It is up modestly at 0.25% increase. Natural gas is up 0.93% increase. And heating oil, it pulled back after dramatically spiking for the past week. I don't know if y'all have seen it. It is now pulled back slightly at 0.43% decrease. Let's go ahead and get to the metals, shall we? The metals! Let's get to the goddamn metals! Now, we have seen some increases in metals. slightly because the dollar has been pulling back slightly for a lot of reasons. Typically the market, people are trading more other currencies in exchange for the United States dollar, etc. And with that being said, whenever you see a weakness in the dollar as far as the Forex trading is concerned, you should see an increase in gold. I mean, lest we forget, folks, around 2009, 2010, we saw gold at almost $4,000, almost $4,000 an ounce, and we saw silver go as high as $65 an ounce. Now, why was that, folks? Because, and I hate to go back to the circulating supply of currency, but that's what it comes down to. The fact that the Federal Reserve had kept printing money, and there was so much fiat currency outstanding that because there's so much fiat currency, it automatically increases the value of gold. So every time you see an increase in gold and silver, that means the currency that is being exchanged for that gold and silver is crap. The value is going down. That's what gold and silver basically, I mean, that's how you can judge the strength of a currency. When you exchange it for gold and silver, and the lower the price is of gold and silver in exchange, or excuse me, the lower the price is in whatever currency, when you exchange gold and silver, that means that's a valuable currency. The higher the price, the crappier or the less valuable the currency. So that's why whenever you see gold or silver go up and down, it's based upon the currency's value, in this case, the United States dollar. Let's get to gold. Gold is down today. It pulled back $10.50, a percentage decrease of 0.80%. Closing out gold today, or current price for gold, I should say, is $1,308 flat. Silver, it was down today, 22 cents, a percentage decrease of 1.26%, closing out silver at $17.05 per troy ounce of silver. Copper is also down 0.31%, and platinum is down 1.04%. Good God. Now, we should see, since we saw a decrease in silver and gold, we should see a true decrease in most of the agricultural commodities that I'm about to go over here. Now, the only ones that are going to be in the green are those that are showing true scarcity in the market. Because if gold and silver commodities are going down, then by default, agricultural commodities will be going down unless there's a market sense of scarcity in the market. Now, let me go ahead and go over these damn agriculture commodities, and I'll tell you what I'm talking about. All right? Let's get to grains. Corn, it is up modestly, 0.07%. You've got wheat down, 0.34%. Oats is up modestly, 0.10% increase. Rough rice is slightly up, 0.04% increase. Soybean is down, 0.13% decrease. Soybean oil is down 0.12% decrease, and canola is up 0.18% increase. Let's go ahead and get to the softs. Cocoa, it is down 1.50% decrease. Coffee, hey dude, just don't talk to me unless I have my coffee, you understand? Just don't talk to me. Shut up! And by the way, folks, I want to remind everybody to boycott Starbucks! Boycott Starbucks! Anyway, coffee is down 1.23% decrease. So once again, a lot of red in the commodity sector because you saw red in gold and silver. Let's go ahead and continue. Sugar is down 0.13. Sugar is down 0.13%. Now let's get to OJ. Let's get to orange juice. Now, what did I tell you about orange juice? I said if we ever have an Arctic front and it reaches Florida, you better watch these orange juice futures because we're going to have a scarcity of orange juice that is going to be reflected in the commodities market. And let me tell you something. We saw a little bit of a freeze in Florida. It was snowing in Florida, believe it or not. And that is definitely going to affect the orange juice market, folks, and that is currently reflected in today's current price for orange juice. Currently, folks, orange juice is up 2.05% increase. And that's probably going to continue to increase until the crop report that shows the yields and the damage that the ice has done to the crop. So watch orange juice, okay? It's going to be creeping on a come up. Watch it. 2.5% increase. Unbelievable. Let's go ahead and get to cotton. It is also up 0.79%, and that may be because you got a lot of people bundling up. You got coats, you got long johns. You know, there's a lot of reasons why that is up. Lumber is also up 0.69%. Rubber is up 0.15%, and ethanol is down 1.39% decrease. Let's go ahead and get to livestock. Let's get to live cattle. It is down 0.32%. Let's get to cattle feeder. It is also down 0.03%. And lean hog, boy, lean hog is up 0.46%, folks. And that, my friends, is the markets for your ass. And let me tell you, I've been drinking a lot of beer lately. I know I shouldn't be drinking. You know, I got a screwed up bleeding ulcer. Whatever. All right? I'm going to continue to drink. I think it may be the beer that may be really kind of messing up the stomach. So let's go ahead and let's go back to scotch, you know? Let's just go back to scotch, man. And by the way, folks, I don't know if you noticed this, but Johnny Walker Blue Label actually created a rare blue label for yours truly. I don't know if you've heard about it. I'm not joking. It's called Johnny Walker Blue Label Ghost and Rare. Oh, yeah. Look it up, baby. Look it up. And I currently have it, folks, and I want to say first and foremost, I am honored to have a blue label, a rare blue label, named after yours truly. It is about time that I get the recognition that I deserve as the elegant capitalist that I am. So I want to take this glass of Johnny Walker Blue Label Ghost and Rare. Oh, yeah. I want to take this, and I want to say cheers to the capitalists that listen to this broadcast. I want to say cheers to the inner circle, and I definitely want to say cheers to the greatest president in American history, and I'm talking about Donald Trump. Cheers, baby, cheers. Oh, man, that is great, great scotch. Oh, man, I'm telling you, I like scotch, baby. I like scotch. Anyway, with that being said, the engineer's back. He was off for New Year's Eve. What's going on, engineer? Anyway, I know we've got Gab Shout Outs coming up next, so do we have any Gab Shout Outs by any chance, engineer? All right, well, I sincerely hope we don't have any kind of ridiculousness on Gab Shout Outs. I am certainly not in the mood for it, because you people have been pissing me off lately. You damn troll terrorists and cyber vermin that are out here. You people have been pissing me off, so I'm definitely not in the mood for any of this garbage. So I sincerely hope we don't have a problem today, all right? I sincerely hope we don't have a problem. So anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and get to some Gab Shout-Outs right now! Who do we got here? We've got, what's going on to Ice Cap. We've got BN King in the house. We've got Inside Ivanka. Oh, God, shut up! Shut up! That's it! Jesus Christ. Americans are freezing, LOL. What the hell does that mean, huh? What are you, one of these Euro cucks? Trying to get some gratification because we're in some cold weather out here? Hey, we got balls, all right? We're not a bunch of Euro cucks. You're not going to see us, you're not going to see Americans out here when wild Jehudis kill us. You're not going to see us going out in a vigil singing, "Don't look back with anger, I heard you say," you stupid Euro cucks. Freaking Jehudis are killing you, and you're holding vigils, you're holding candlelight vigils and singing, and don't look back with anger, I heard you say. Shut up, you Euro-cuck. Sick of Euro-cucks. Anyway, who else do we got here? We got Trust Jesus in the house. What's going on? We got, I'm not going to say that sick name. We got Supa in the place. Chris Hyde in the house. Veniforum Wars in the house. Spectre Crimson. We got Ghost is Green Pilled, whatever the hell that means. Poshole blood donation. Man, that's not even funny, because they're doing that crap now in Cali. You know that? Oh, yeah, you got Poshole blood. Don't worry about it. Come over here and donate. We need it. Come on, don't worry about it. As a matter of fact, look, I'm not even going to talk about it. I mean, YouTube's going way out there when trying to push this sick, disgusting LGBTQ narrative. I sincerely saw, like, an advertisement saying that it's okay to take a pause load because, you know, you're taking, what is this, PrEP? Some pill called PrEP or Truvada or Truvada or Lambada or whatever the hell it's called. I'm serious. They're advertising it's okay to take pause loads. Look, I'm not going to talk about it. You won't get it. This is the America. This is the kind of liberal lunacy that we have been taking for the past 8 years with Obama. And thank God we have Donald Trump coming in at 1 year as president and kicking ass and taking names and eliminating the legacy of that traitor, Obama. He's a traitor! Son of a bitch. Anyway, we got Dirt Pit. I got hard to Ghost's fork, you asshole? Seriously? Sick bastard. We got Fly on the Wall Trading in the house. We've got Logan Paul hanging out with Japanese. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. That was horrible. I mean, look, we're going to talk about that later. I'm not talking about damn Logan Paul right now. I'm not talking about that thing. Give me the mic. I'm not talking about that fruit bowl right now, all right? And let me tell you something. If I saw Logan Paul, I'd give him a slap. I'm not even joking. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake, man? We've got free Coke for Florida. What the hell does that mean, free Coke for Florida? What the hell does that mean? I don't get it. Cooking with poo? What the hell is that? What are you idiots talking about? The San Antonio Police Department? What the hell? What the hell is that? Wait a minute, I'm going to click on that. What the hell is that? SAPD? Oh, my God. Is that the real SAPD? They're listening to the broadcast. Oh, damn it. What the hell do they want? What the hell do they... I mean, look under the gas. SAPD, for Christ's sake. Good God. Oh, my God. It just makes me sick, man. Give me the freaking mic, man. Jesus Christ, man. And what is this? Ghost is Burger Planet. Oh, no, let's not get started with that YouTuber. Man, y'all know who this fat loser Burger Planet is, for Christ's sake? This waste of life named Burger Planet? Oh, my God. For you all that don't know, and look, I don't mean to be giving a review about his YouTube stream, but, man, if you ever want to see a complete waste of life, go look up Burger Planet on YouTube, and whenever he is online, real-life streaming, watch this, and he's a Bernie bro, okay? He's complete socialist. He hates Trump. As a matter of fact, don't even say my name, and God, do not say capitalist army. Do not say nothing about the capitalist army. You're going to trigger him so bad, he'll start bad-mouthing me. Anyway, if you want to see a complete waste of life, Burger Planet on YouTube. This guy eats out the trash. Let me give you the premise of his show. Let me give you the premise of his in real life stream. This guy is a 35-year-old loser that lives out of a Astro van. I'm not even joking. He lives out of an Astro van and literally streams his life as a homeless bum. And he eats stuff out of the trash. I've seen him literally go into bars, and when people get up to go dance or when they get up to go take a piss, this guy goes and gets their half drink and literally ganks it and chugs it and then puts it back. I mean, I'm not even joking around. This is the most disgusting, despicable, waste of life human being. And I'm telling you this right now, if you want a good sense of what a Bernie bro is, on what a leftist is, on what a waste of life is, Burger Planet on YouTube, all right? And you can tell him I said F you, stupid idiot. Anyway, who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? I didn't even mean to give that idiot so much airtime. All right, but I'm telling you, don't say Capitalist Army and don't say my name, man. You gonna trigger him. He's gonna get triggered. All right, he's gonna get a little triggered. The trans Logan Paul. Did you put a pair of balls on Logan Paul's chin? You give me a break. Give me a break, man. Give me a break. Oh, my God. I mean, all right, real funny, idiot, real funny. Yeah, real funny. You trolls are getting in great tonight, huh? Yeah, shut up. Shut up. Jesus Christ. We got Pearl the Crystal Gem, whatever the hell that means. We've got Trump's button is bigger than Kim's. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding, man. Who else do we have? We got Soggy Taters. We've got, I'm not going to say that stupid name. You're going to make me say something racist. I can already see it. Happy New Queer. Happy New Queer. Happy New Queer. God damn it. Happy New Queer. Where do you all come up with this crap? Serious, where in your depraved, sick, idiot minds do you come up with this crap? Give me the mic. I mean, look at this. Look at this asshole. I mean, are you kidding me? Swing low, sweet Japs. Swing low, sweet Japs. Man, give me a god. Give me a break. You idiots are sick, macabre assholes. You guys are sick, macabre assholes, man. Good God. Swing low, sweet Japs. That's horrible. You guys are pieces of garbage, man. Give me the mic. Give me the mic. I'm not even joking. You guys are sick, macabre assholes, man. Sick, macabre assholes. And I don't even know what to say after that, man. Good God. Who else do we have? I'm only going to take a couple of more of these because you people are making me sick. All right? Trading my food stamps for 42 coin. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare, you sick prick. The last thing we need is a welfare loser owning our coin. All right? That's the Inner Circle's coin. It's ours. It belongs to us. As a matter of fact, I don't want you all buying it anymore, all right? I don't want you all buying it because I want to tell you something. The Inner Circle and myself, we're slowly acquiring it, and you people are making the damn price too high. You're making the goddamn price too high, so stop buying it already. Stupid morons. There's Billy the Belt Boy again. Yeah, that's great. Who else do we have here? The Lone Sanctuary State? No, don't you even dare. Ain't nothing going to be sanctuary but Texas, boy. You understand? Ain't nothing gonna, you shove it up your ass if you think that's gonna happen there, boy, all right? Jesus Christ, what's going on in Manhood Magic? We got Asian Andy. No, let's not go there either, man. The Downward Spiral of Chris Cornell. I mean, come on with these. What is this? Swinging Sushi Forest? All right, you know what? That's it. That's it. I mean, these names are sick, man. These names are sick. What is your major malfunction, you freak shows? Give me the freaking money. Hey, look at this. How much food stamps for Inner Circle slot? You know what? Shove it up your ass. The Inner Circle slots, there's no more. There's no more. I mean, you should have entered the Inner Circle when you had a shot. So that's enough. All right, I'm done with you idiots. See, I mean, you guys are so macabre today. It's not even funny, man. It's sick. You people have sick heads. You're sick-minded. And you know something? We're going to talk about that later. I'm sure that many of the malfunctioning macabre numbnuts that are in here flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, making these dumbass sick names, I bet you money these are goddamn autists. I bet you goddamn money. Anyway, look, I'm going to move on. You all on Gab can shove your stupid names right up your shit funnels because I ain't going to say anymore, all right? So shut up! Pissing me off. Give me my freaking drink, man. Got me some Johnny Walker Blue Label Ghost and Rare, baby.
Blog Talk Radio. Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold and you will be able to listen to the show.
The food is that much more tastier. The events are that much more better, baby. It's a great life. You know, I love being a capitalist. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I love being a capitalist. Anyway, listen, I'm done with you people. You all on Gab, shove it up your ass. I'm done with you people, all right? Stop gabbing me. I'm done with you people. Let's go ahead and talk about something else. Let's talk about President Trump, all right? That always puts me in a better mood. All right, let's talk about the president. Now, first and foremost, folks, there's a lot of news to come out about the president, so let's go ahead and go over it as quick as we possibly can. All right, first and foremost, you've got the media completely spurging out here because why? You had Donald Trump respond to a message that was given by Kim Jong-un. And by the way, folks, well, let me get to that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's talk about this big button tweet, okay? Because what Trump was responding to was a message that Kim Jong-un delivered on his state-run media. And he said that he has the finger on the button, trying to threaten the United States as if he is going to nuke the United States or United States interests. Once again, I don't think he's going to do a damn thing. And Trump knows it too. As a matter of fact, I think Trump is getting into the mind of Kim Jong-un. I mean, let's be honest, okay? Take a look at the evolution, the physical evolution of Kim Jong-un once he started throwing verbal and tweet jarbs at each other between Trump and Kim Jong-un. Take a look at his evolution, for Christ's sake, man. Did you see him come out on the New Year's little broadcast? He came out, all right, Kim Jong-un, and he had a complete queer eye for the straight guy makeover. I'm not joking. Did you all see that? He made an announcement on New Year's, and this guy came out with glasses. His hair was slicked and parted. He had a nice little suit going on. You know, he looked like he had a facelift. He looked like he had his chin tucked. I'm not joking. Donald Trump is getting into the head of Kim Jong-un. And you know, it's these tweets that Donald Trump is tweeting at Kim Jong-un, calling him fat and calling him little. And I mean, it's getting into the head. It's getting into the head of this little brat. And that's why he utilized that language in that tweet in response to Kim Jong-un about Kim Jong-un having his finger on the nuclear button. That's why he said somebody in that, I mean, first of all, Trump proceeds to degrade the regime of Kim Jong-un and then tell somebody within that regime to remind him that Trump has a big button next to his desk too, and it's bigger than his. And I'm telling you, folks, this is the kind of unpredictable foreign policy that the United States has needed for some time. As you can see, the rest of the world doesn't even know how to respond to the United States. They don't even know what the next step is. And that's the point. The best foreign policy is not a laid out foreign policy, but it's one that you lead out at will. For instance, you're like a poker player playing your cards at the chest. And what you're going to do is you're going to act at the table to simulate or to project that you've got a pair of aces when maybe you just have a deuce 7 offsuit. Yeah. As a matter of fact, thank you, 727 caller. Take a look at my Gab. Look at Made Over Kim. Look at the makeover on Kim right now on my Gab. I just reposted it. Look at that. That is queer eye for the straight guy makeover for Kim Jong-un. And you don't think that Donald Trump got in the head of this fat fart and for him to do? Of course he did. Of course he did. He didn't dress like that before. When was the last time you saw this fat bastard wear glasses, for Christ's sake? Trump is getting into his head, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. And I'm telling you, I've been saying this ever since this whole conflict began with North Korea. There's not going to be any goddamn war. There's not going to be any nuclear confrontation. This is all posturing. This is all BS. I mean, if you want my opinion, I almost believe that Donald Trump and both Kim Jong-un are just garbage talking each other in a capacity to make everyone else in the international community think one thing when maybe they've got something else conspired completely different. Because lest we forget, folks, that Kim Jong-un, he threatened to bomb or at least do one of these ballistic missile tests to land near Guam. Okay? To land near Guam. And remember, he suggested that he was going to do this and that the United States needed to do something, and we did nothing. We told Kim, bring it on, and if you do, you're going to get completely obliterated. And you know what? Kim Jong-un never tested that ballistic missile and never sent it to Guam. You notice that? And ever since then, as far as anyone who happens to be a student of foreign policy and international relation, that shows that Kim Jong-un is not as crazy as he's claiming to be. Because if he was truly crazy and wanted a nuclear confrontation, he would have sent the ballistic missile over there to Guam. And of course, that's one of our United States interests, and we have a base there. But he didn't. And that's why I'm saying I think this is all posturing, if you want my opinion. And I think that the more ballistic missiles that North Korea shoots, the more China looks like a paper tiger. I'm telling you, this makes China look like an idiot. Because lest we forget, folks, do y'all remember prior to Donald Trump becoming president, those 6 or 7 months at the end, like the latter part of Obama's presidency, do y'all remember when China was talking about taking us to war and nuclear weapons? I'm just all this saber rattling, all this garbage talking. And then when Donald Trump came into the presidency, you don't hear that anymore. You don't hear that anymore. As a matter of fact, because of the whole red button tweet, you actually had a spokesman from China trying to act like a statesman, telling both parties of North Korea and the United States to create a little bit more constructive dialogue and etc. I mean, China, I'm telling you, they're looking like a paper tiger in their region. And that's the point. That's the point, man. I mean, North Korea, I mean, what do they have to gain by launching a ballistic missile at any U.S. interest? They don't. They don't. They have a vested interest in showing off their ballistic missile capability. They have a vested interest in showing off their potential nuclear capability because in the region, that makes them powerful. Because, let's be honest, if you were North Korea, if you were Kim Jong-un, you have a vested interest in possibly attacking China or reunification by force with South Korea or doing something to Japan. All these people in this region hate each other. I mean, let me tell you, you want to see unbelievable, true racism to the death? Take a look at Asia. I mean, everyone hates Chinese. The Vietnamese hate the Chinese. The Japanese hate the Chinese. The Koreans have never been favorable to the Chinese. The Philippines hate the Chinese. The Chinese have been absolutely hated for a long, long period of time by all these variants of Asian cultures. And vice versa. I mean, all these different races of Asian cultures hate each other. I mean, lest we forget that Pol Pot in Cambodia. Y'all remember the Khmer Rouge in the 70s or early 70s? For those that don't know, there was a guy by the name of Pol Pot, a communist leader, and he took over Cambodia with his army, the Khmer Rouge. And when they took control, what Pol Pot decided to do was he decided to go and murder everyone that wasn't Cambodian enough. Okay, that was the first round of killings. He killed the Chinese, he killed other variants of Asians, because it was all about Cambodia. You know, you had to be pure Cambodian. Secondly, he killed anyone who happened to be intelligent. I'm not kidding. He killed everyone. Pol Pot killed everyone. Execution-style murder. Over 1.5 million people killed anyone who had any intelligence whatsoever. I'm not kidding around. This included children who had glasses. I'm not kidding, man. This is how sick these communists were. And that's why I'm saying, folks, I mean, the amount of hatred, the whole reason why I went into Pol Pot was because the amount of hatred that these Asian cultures hate with each other can be cultivated again. And I think that's what Donald Trump's doing. And why would Donald Trump do that? Because if one was to cultivate a foreign policy for an America First foreign policy, what did I tell you one would do? I said that the first thing you would do is make conflict within the region of Asia to offset any potential global dominance from China, which is currently happening right now. I mean, that's what this whole ruse of North Korea, nuclearization, ballistic missiles, etc. And not to mention, if we really wanted to go and bomb Kim, we could take out Kim like that. But you see, the more Kim Jong-un throws missiles in the air, the more China looks like a punk. And of course, we've already given the okay for Prime Minister Abe of Japan to remilitarize Japan's military. And that's the last thing Japan wants, because lest we forget, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. All right, lest we forget that. The reason they bombed Pearl Harbor was because they wanted to invade China for its natural resources. And the Chinese general, whoever made the command, said that the reason they bombed Pearl Harbor was to deplete the naval fleet of the United States. That was the nearest naval fleet that was near China that could respond potentially to a Japanese invasion. So what they did, the Japanese completely depleted, or at least attempted to deplete, the naval fleet of Pearl Harbor so that the Japanese could go into China and take it over. Now, when the Japanese went into China, they were met by Chiang Kai-shek's Chinese nationalists. The Chinese nationalist, who was led by Chiang Kai-shek, tried to unify China under a nationalist idea. Now, with that being said, because we had an open-door policy with the Chinese, we were going to aid the Chinese had Japan went in and invaded. But because we got depleted of our naval fleet, we entered into World War II in other capacities, and we were forced to use our means of production. We were forced to use our means of production in a wartime economic capacity. But with that being said, folks, let's be honest, all right? The reason that the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor was to invade China. When they invaded China and confronted the Chinese nationalists with Chiang Kai-shek as its leader, you had Mao Zedong. You had Mao Zedong with his 10,000-mile march flanking both of these particular groups in the theater of combat. And that's why, with all due respect, Mao Zedong took over China, because he was at the right place at the right time, flanking both the Japanese and Chiang Kai-shek's forces, forcing high casualties in the takeover of China in general. Now, with that being said, folks, the Chiang Kai-shek forces were pushed into what is now known as Taiwan. And that's where Chiang Kai-shek's Chinese nationalists remain to this day. And by the way, the Chinese want to bomb the hell out of Taiwan because of that. The Taiwan, I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's true hatred. True hatred. True hatred in this region of Asia. But with that being said, folks, I definitely believe that this whole thing is a ruse with North Korea. That's why I've never really given credence to any kind of confrontation. I said that it would potentially behoove Trump, if he wanted to hit North Korea and formally declare war on North Korea, because that would give him wartime powers and potentially the authority for him to arrest a lot of the corrupt criminalistic swamp. But that would be the only reason I would justify a theater of combat or a declaration of war with North Korea. Anyway, folks, I want to continue on with President Trump news, folks. Now, we did have the Ghosty Awards this past Sunday. The Ghosties this past Sunday, folks, you know, if you weren't here, check it out with us. I strongly advise you to listen to it in the archive. But, folks, is this meme magic or a coinkadink or what? But Donald Trump, folks, is now going to hold, and it's going to happen this Monday, he is going to award awards for fake news. I'm not even kidding. He is going to hand out fake news awards to those in the mainstream media that he deems are the fakest of fake news, for Christ's sake. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. I'm not joking. He's going to have a fake news award show. I mean, good God. I'm telling you, man. I'm either a meme magician, I'm Punxsutawney Phil, I'm a psychic, or I'm lucky, or I'm involved with all this crap. Who knows? You got to figure that crap out on your own. But with that being said, folks, what a madman. The President of the United States says that he is going to award the Fake News Awards to those out there in the media who have been doing nothing but just spreading slanderous lies and complete libelous garbage about our president, Donald Trump. You understand? I'm serious. This Monday, look out for it, baby. I mean, what is he going to call it? The Trumpies? That'd be great, man. I mean, good God. I'm not even joking around. That is unbelievably uncanny. And I had got a little kick out of it. So be looking out for that, folks. All right, this Monday, the Fake News Awards being handed out by POTUS himself. I want to talk a little bit more about the president and a couple of things that he has said. He has said and he has threatened to cut federal aid to both Pakistan and Palestine. And I can't say I blame him. I can't say I blame him. First of all, Pakistan, I mean, it's just been an absolute belligerent and has been against the United States interest ever since we started doing business with these idiots. I mean, do y'all remember when we first started doing close business with Pakistan? This was after 9/11, and George W. Bush made a deal with Pervez Musharraf, who happened to be the leader of Pakistan at the time. And the reason he came to power was because I believe he took power in a military junta capacity. Ever since then, we've been giving money, we've been giving millions to Pakistan, and we've been getting nothing for it. We've been getting absolutely nothing for it. And not to mention Palestine as well. All right, now let's be honest. I mean, all Trump did, all he did was suggest that he was going to recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital, and suggested that he may have some future plans in moving the United States Embassy to Jerusalem. Now, I've stated this time and time again, if he was really serious about this, he would have just, there's a consulate, there's a U.S. consulate in Jerusalem. He could have easily just said, hey, look, let's just take down the consulate sign and put up embassy so we can show the world that we mean serious business. But he didn't do that. As a matter of fact, the plans to move the embassy to Jerusalem isn't going to happen until after 2020, for Christ's sake. And anything can happen from now until 2020. But you see all the autistic screeching coming from the Palestinians, for Christ's sake? I mean, give me a break. I mean, you've got these idiots having the gall to say that, or no, the United States is no longer the custodian of peace for this issue. Oh, yeah? We're no longer the custodians of peace for this issue? Why is that? Because we're finally starting to talk sense and stop going round and round and round with the Palestinians? I mean, because let's be honest, folks, all right? They had a deal. The Palestinians had a deal at Camp David back in 1997-98 when Yasser Arafat and Mahmoud Barak, the freaking Palestinian, or excuse me, the freaking Israeli prime minister, they both met at Camp David with Bill Clinton. And guess what? Who walked away from that deal? Yasser Arafat walked away from that goddamn deal. And you know, the Israelis were willing to go to pre-1967 borders during that deal. They were willing to go pre-1967 borders, and this asshole Yasser Arafat walked away from the deal. I mean, what the hell else do you want? What the hell else do you want? I'm serious. Pre-1967 borders, and Yasser Arafat walks away. So give me a break. The United States doesn't have time to continuously be going through this charade. And let's be honest, why did Yasser Arafat want to continuously go through this diplomatic charade between Palestine and Israel? Because of the money. Because of the goddamn money. I mean, let's be honest. We know Yasser Arafat, he never stayed in one place. Israel was always trying to kill him. He evaded death, I don't know, hundreds of times, whatever the case might be. But let's be honest with you. He was a complete idiot of a leader. A complete idiot, imbecile of a leader. And a disingenuous one at that. Because at the end, remember when he was put into his compound and he was surrounded by Israeli forces and he ended up dying in his compound? Guess how much money he had in his goddamn bank account? $1.5 billion. Not bad for a goddamn terrorist, huh? $1.5 billion this son of a bitch had in his damn bank account, for Christ's sake. And you're going to tell me that this son of a bitch is some kind of a goddamn freedom fighter? It's a bunch of hypocritical crap. So that's why I'm saying for the president to threaten to cut federal aid to Pakistan and Palestine, I'm completely okay with, because I'm tired of dealing with this ridiculousness. I mean, are you? I mean, it's time for us to go back to modernity here. All right? We're not out here in 1295. You know, it's time for us to go into the realms of modernity here. And let's be honest, the only group that has been, for whatever reason, not wanting to make any kind of a deal in this Israel-Palestine deal is Palestine. That's a fact. Anyway, enough with that. I am completely in agreement with the president on that. Now let's talk a little bit about Steve Bannon and the backstabbing that Steve Bannon gave Donald Trump. I mean, you know, let me tell you something, man. What a self-serving piece of trash this goddamn Stephen Bannon is. I'm not even kidding around. Because, folks, I mean, have you all timed this? I mean, where these quotes are coming from Steve Bannon is from some author that's writing Steve Bannon's book now. Yeah. Steve Bannon's writing a book now, and this is where these quotes are coming from. Folks, Steve Bannon, according to this author who's writing his book now, has suggested that Steve Bannon said that what Donald Trump's son did, meeting with that Russian lawyer for 15 minutes, which was nothing, Steve Bannon said that what Trump Jr. did was treasonous. Can you believe this? Treasonous. I mean, completely backstabbing the Trumps, his family. I mean, I just can't believe this guy. And you know what it suggests to me, folks? Did you hear what he said on that 60 Minutes interview? Do y'all remember that 60 Minutes interview? And he adamantly said that there was no kind of Russian collusion whatsoever. Y'all remember that? And now all of a sudden he's going to come out with this garbage? I mean, what are we supposed to believe? And moreover, folks, this idiot, Steve Bannon, had been delivering content or telling this author what to write in his book back in the summer. So what this suggests is that whatever Steve Bannon has written in this book, he was writing during his tenure while he was a political strategist or whatever the hell he was to the Donald Trump campaign. And not to mention, lest we forget, all these leaks that were happening in the White House conveniently came to an end when you got Steve Bannon out of the White House. Haven't you noticed that? So, with all due respect, I think Stephen Bannon is a complete, disgusting, sniveling rat. And he was the man that was out here leaking the information to the mainstream media. He was the man that was out here trying to serve himself. He was a self-serving idiot. Y'all remember when the media, and I alluded to this at the beginning of the show, do y'all remember when the media would put and suggest that Stephen Bannon was Donald Trump's brain or something to that capacity? I mean, did you not think that Stephen Bannon basked in that crap? And then once he was fired, I mean, he probably felt that was the biggest slap in the face. I mean, Bannon is a complete, disgusting, despicable piece of trash. And to be honest with you, this kind of backstab, I mean, I wouldn't, I mean, I'm just going to put it to you like this. I mean, I would not be surprised if Bannon conveniently had a heart attack here in the next month or two. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I mean, you just can't be a despicable human being to so many different people and be a conniving liar and an outright just sneak. I mean, just a backstabber. I mean, let's just be. Look, I'm not going to suggest anything here, but I know how politics works. Okay, I know how politics works. Politics is a dangerous game, man. People die in politics. Now, lest we forget, folks, that Stephen Bannon runs Breitbart News. Now, Breitbart, not too long ago, I don't know if y'all know this, some of you millennials may or may not know, Andrew Breitbart was a real guy. He was an advocate for right-wing politics. He was an unbelievable user of the media. I mean, this man was fearless. He confronted all leftists. And unfortunately for Andrew Breitbart, his fearlessness caught up to him because at CPAC, the year that he died, he said that he had tapes and had information and documentation stating that and proving that Barack Obama was a radical communist leftist. And he was going to use that and vet him, quote unquote, and I'm quoting Andrew Breitbart, when it came to the 2012 election. Now, not too long after that CPAC speech, and you can download that on YouTube, just Google up Andrew Breitbart CPAC. And that was his speech in which he called out Obama personally. And he said that he was going to take down Obama. And let me tell you something, man, you can't do that to a sitting president when he has all these agencies and all these black operations, all these institutions at his disposal. And you see, what happened to Andrew Breitbart, folks, he was just walking home one night. He was just walking home one night and just completely collapsed. Just collapsed as he was walking. The only witness who witnessed him collapse, who witnessed him literally turn blue, he said he turned blue and then collapsed, and he was dead thereafter. The only witness to Andrew Breitbart's death conveniently has gone missing, and no one has ever heard from him again. The coroner who did the autopsy on Andrew Breitbart, had a heart attack within like 2 weeks or a week and a half after examining the body of Andrew Breitbart, all right? So I'm just saying that because, listen, I'm not implicating anybody in Andrew Breitbart's killing or his death or anything. I'm just stating that politics is a dangerous business. And I'm not too sure if Steve Bannon even cares at this point because he's a 65-year-old, looks to me like a drunk. I mean, you know, he's got liver spots all over his head. So he's 65 years old. So I'm wondering if he's just too old and doesn't care, and he's just going out in a blaze of glory, or what? I don't know what he's trying to prove. I don't know what he's doing, but it's just repulsive. And let me tell you something, it defeats whatever he was trying to build as a brand during the 2016 campaign, and he should be ashamed of himself. But, of course, he's not. And once again, the president responded to Bannon and suggested that when he lost his job, he lost his mind. And to be honest with you, I agree with the president in his statement. Steve Bannon was insignificant to the actual presidency of Donald Trump. I mean, he was a minute part. And if you want my personal opinion, you want to know why Steve Bannon is taking aim at Donald Trump Jr. and a couple other individuals. I think he aimed at Kushner, which is the president's son-in-law. You want to know why that he hated these two specifically? Because they were probably the buffer between the president and Steve Bannon. And Steve Bannon, let's be honest with ourselves, he's a radical, all right? And Steve Bannon actually thought that he was going to have the influence over the president to implement the political objectives that Steve Bannon wanted to implement. And he saw Trump Jr. and Kushner as buffers in between him and the president so he could influence the president. That's why you see him taking aim at Trump Jr. That's why you see him taking aim at Kushner. You know? So with that being said, folks, I mean, you have to realize that Steve Bannon, I mean, he's a piece of trash, all right? And he's so insignificant at this point. And he knows that what he was going to put out today was going to make every news media. I mean, take a look at all the leftist media salivating over Steve Bannon turning on Donald Trump. I mean, lest we forget, they thought Steve Bannon was a Nazi. Remember that? Remember the mainstream? Oh, he's a Nazi. He's a racist. Oh, he's lying about immigration and all this bad stuff about Steve Bannon. But once Steve Bannon backstabs Donald Trump, take a look at all the leftist media out here putting goddamn Steve Bannon on a pedestal. This just goes to show you the disingenuousness of not only the media, but this just goes to show you the amount of enemies that surround our president. And that's why those of us on the Trump train have to be vigilant, and we have to be vocal, and we have to spread the news around like wildfire on every social media site, on email lists, on forum posts, on chat rooms, wherever. Because the mainstream media is trying to protect the facts from penetrating Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack out there in America. And that's who we need to put the information in front of, folks. Do you understand me? We have to put the information in front of Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack so they realize these scumbags in Washington, D.C. are nothing more than a criminal organization. This is the swamp. These people think they're above the law. And because, first of all, why do you think they think they're above the law? They think they're above the law because they know that the United States average Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack is not going to investigate the bureaucratic complexity that these assholes in Washington, D.C. deal in all the time. I mean, take a look at all the bureaucratic layers. All the bureaucratic layers that encompass this whole Robert Mueller special counsel crap. And let's go ahead and segue into that. Take a look at all the bureaucratic layers of all this Robert Mueller special counsel stuff. I mean, Peter Stork, or Strzok, whatever his fruity name is. Bill Orr. I mean, McCabe, Deputy FBI. I mean, give me a break. These people think they're above the law. And the reason they think they're above the law is because, as I stated, they take advantage of the fact that Mr. and Mrs. Joe Sixpack aren't going to investigate these complex bureaucratic layers. That's why those of us on the Trump train, those of us that are news junkies, those of us on the right wing, we have to amplify this. We have to amplify it so people can't deny it. We've got to put the facts in their faces. I mean, we got to put the facts in their faces, folks. And let me tell you something, good news as it relates, at least it's a slight bit of good news, as it pertains to the Robert Mueller special counsel Russia-Trump nonsense. Paul Manafort, which used to be the campaign manager for Donald Trump's campaign for a very limited time during the 2016 campaign, he has since been indicted by Robert Mueller's special counsel for things that he did years prior to even his work with the Trump administration. I mean, you all understand that, folks. Paul Manafort is indicted for things he did years before he was even a part of the Trump campaign. That's the kind of unscrupulous crap Robert Mueller and this political weapon called a special counsel is conducting themselves out here. All right? And well, with that being said, Paul Manafort and his lawyers have now decided to sue the Department of Justice. They decided to sue the Department of Justice in an attempt to narrow the investigation of Robert Mueller and potentially disbanding it. Because remember, the whole objective of Robert Mueller's investigation was to find any collusion with Trump or his campaign and the Russians, and they can't find it. If anything, his own special investigation, special counsel had more connections to the Russians than Donald Trump. Peter Strzok, and lest we forget, folks, I mean, the House Intelligence Committee, the House Judiciary Committee is finally starting to put all the puzzle pieces together. Lest we forget, Representative Jim Jordan out of Ohio put it all together. He said that what Peter Strzok did, and of course they can't get a confirm or denial on anybody that they're testifying, or they have under testimony, or they have under oath. He has suggested that it was Peter Strzok that utilized this Russian dossier. And lest we forget, that Russian dossier was comprised and was compiled by actual Russians. And lest we forget that Hillary Clinton admitted that she paid for that Russian dossier. That Russian dossier was $12.5 million. How is that not collusion with Russia? And yet you've got Steve backstabbing Bannon trying to claim that some 15-minute meeting with some stupid setup of a goddamn Russian lawyer at Trump Tower is somehow treasonous. How is Hillary Clinton paying for the Russian dossier $12.5 million? How is that not treason? How is that not treason? Not only that, how is it not any kind of law-breaking at all for all these people at the top levels of law enforcement on a federal level, the Department of Justice, the FBI? How can these people be so politically partisan? How could they use their positions as federal authorities as a means to manipulate the political system of this country? I mean, lest we forget about Peter Strzok. This guy was all over the place. He was an integral part of why Hillary Clinton did not get prosecuted for that email scandal. He was the one that changed the wording in Comey's statement. Remember that statement that Comey gave? He changed the wording from grossly negligent, which is prosecutable. He changed the word from grossly negligent to careless and unsophisticated, which there is no prosecution that has been ever, or let's put it this way, there is no wording in any precedent of prosecution of careless and unsophisticated being prosecuted. But there has been for grossly negligent, and it was Peter Strzok that changed the wording of James Comey's little statement. It was Peter Strzok that ended up utilizing this Russian dossier as evidence to justify wiretapping Trump and his associates through the FISA courts. I mean, I could go on and on, folks. I mean, have you heard of the demographic composition of the grand jury of Mueller's special counsel? Have y'all heard about this? I'm not kidding. According to people who have actually seen the grand jury, it looks like a group that's rallying at a Black Lives Matter rally. I'm not joking around. I'm not kidding. That's what they said. That the grand jury that is supposed to be overlooking this whole goddamn Russia-Trump special counsel Robert Mueller nonsense looks like a bunch of goddamn Black Lives Matter supporters. Ugh. Jesus Christ. I could continue talking about this corruption. I could continue talking about it all night. It's up to all of us to put it in the faces of everybody. So the whole damn stench of the truth cannot be denied, or it can't be looked away upon by these goddamn leftists. And they have to justify how they are going to continue to justify this criminality. How are they going to justify it? Jesus Christ. Anyway, folks, I'm going to move on because we're running out of time here, okay? I'm going to move on, but lest we forget, this goddamn Robert Mueller special counsel is a political weapon for the Democrats, and that's why the Democrats are continuously pushing this whole Russia-Trump nonsense. That's why the Democrats are continuously pushing any kind of impeachment, anything for the president, because they know they're complicit in this ridiculous criminality of politicizing and weaponizing the FBI and the DOJ in favor of Hillary Clinton and the Democrats. And that's all there is to it. And these Democrats are all be ashamed of themselves. They're pathetic. They've jeopardized the very institutions of our government, and they're pure slime, and I would never, ever, I would spit on these people if I saw. I would never shake their hands. Give me a break. Anyway, let's move on to something else, folks. Let's talk a little bit about autism. I know a lot of people are going to get a little butthurt here. I know there's a lot of autists out there. They're going to be like, oh, my God, he's going to go another autism rant. No, folks, this is something that is very serious, and I have alluded to this for a while already. Haven't I said that these autists are dangerous? Haven't I said that this pussy pampering of these man-children is going to equate to murder at some point? I mean, let's be honest, okay? I mean, I knew this was going to happen. I already talked about it happening once, all right? Out there at the, what the hell was it? That one brony that went ape crap at University of Georgia, I think, right? University of Georgia. He went out there with a penknife saying, oh, kill me, I hate my life, kill me. And then the officer was like, okay, and they shot him. And then you've got this cuck dad of his, why did you have to shoot my son? Oh, because he was a lunatic. Well, folks, it's finally happened. A 16-year-old autistic boy murders his family on New Year's Eve. 20 minutes before the ball drops, this 16-year-old autistic boy murders his family, murders his mother, his father, his sister, and a family friend 20 minutes before New Year's Eve. Yeah. And for whatever reason, because I guess he's a dumb autist, he decided to spare his older brother and his grandfather, but decided to go ahead and kill mom, dad, sister, and a family friend. Huh? And guess what? They talked to family friends of these people. This guy by the name of Scott Colgy, 16 years old. Family friend says that Scott had emotional problems. Oh, he had emotional problems. Oh. Now, you know what he had? He had a pussy pampering problem. That's what he had. He had a goddamn pussy pampering problem to the point that it killed him. These stupid parents pussy pampered this tard to the point where this tard killed him. This damn autistic tard killed him. And look, I'm only speculating here, but you can only imagine why this Scott Colgy, or whatever the hell his stupid name is, you want to know why he probably, in my opinion, decided to kill his parents? Because he had a meltdown. Probably they took away his game for about 20 minutes. Probably saying, hey, Scott, come on, get off the video game. Hey, come on, Scott, get off the computing device. Come on, we're going to watch the ball drop. It's New Year's. And I could only imagine that this autistic spurg started melting down. And, of course, you know, they probably are tired of this idiot melting down. So they're like, oh, Jesus Christ, whatever. Okay, Scott. And because no one was taking his meltdown serious, because these autists believe that they have to go to the extreme so that they can be listened to, and, oh, I'm having a meltdown. He went to go get a rifle, okay? He went to go get a goddamn rifle and blow away his mother, father, sister, and a family friend, okay? And that's what they're saying. Oh, he's an autist. He's an autist. It's okay now, right? That's what they're saying. They were saying, oh, he had emotional problems and was bullied by other children. Oh, so you know what his mother did? His mother pulled him out of school and homeschooled him. Oh. Well, folks, I told you it was only a matter of time before these autists started killing people. And look, they're killing their own parents. This idiot killed his own parents, who gave them everything. Look, I'm telling you, you parents of autists, You better start listening to this, because I think that we're going to see a lot more of this crap. We're going to see a lot more. These goddamn autists are dangerous, all right? And why? Because of you stupid parents. Because you pussy pampering these stupid man-children and then capitulating every time they have a meltdown and buying them whatever the hell they want to buy. That's why this stupid autist thought he could get away with killing his family, because he's an idiot. I mean, he had a meltdown. He's like, I hate my life. You took away my video game. And then took a goddamn gun and shot these people. Oh, my God. And look, I'm looking at the Spurgs in one of these damn chat rooms here. Here's this one guy. Let me go ahead and read this Spurg here. He's like, I used to listen to True Capitalist Radio, but Ghost became obsessed with talking about autism. It's ridiculous. I check in every once in a while, but it's all I hear. Hey, are you taking offense to it, you stupid autist? Well, that's because you're probably going to be one of these future idiots that's going to go kill your family or go kill a group of people because they didn't take your stupid meltdown serious. All right? I'm not joking, man. I'm sick of these people, man. Stop coddling these idiots. These people are dangerous. I told you, man, they were going to start killing people. All right? I told you these people were going to start killing people. Now it's become a reality. Okay, so, if you all want to be pissing and moaning and saying, it's not my autism, I'm a good boy, all I want is to play my video games, and I want to write nice stories. I want to write nice stories about incontinence and ponies. Give me a freaking break. And if you're taking offense because you're an autist, and you're like, I don't like it. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Well, you need to hear it, you stupid autist prick. You need to hear this. Because no one is going to tell you that you are a problem. And you're getting so much a problem now that I think that you need to be looked after. Come on, man. How many more incidents of these stupid, dumb autists killing people are we going to have to continue to see before we start saying that this is a freaking problem? All right? I'm not joking around. This is a freaking problem, man. All right? So all you autists can be in denial all you want to, but that's all there is to it. And let me tell you something, man. If y'all are going to continue to fall under this autistic moniker, if you're going to continue to be like, yeah, I'm autistic, Ghost, I don't like how you're talking about autists all the time. Well, then that's why you are where you are, for Christ's sake. You're an emotionally unstable idiot. And let me explain something to you here. I had a Ghosties Award this past, I had a Ghosties Award this past Sunday, right? And I gave out, who did I give out the most, hey, engineer, who did I give out the failed troll of the year to? I think it was seriously Samsung, okay? And what do I get? I get chat room snapshots of seriously Samsung spurging out, saying that, I'm not a failed troll. I put a lot into my remixes, and I'm going to leave the TCR community, and Ghost is an asshole, and I fucking hate him, and Just because I named somebody failed troll of the year, you'd think they'd appreciate the attention. Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm tired of it. I'm sorry, man. You all can piss and moan. If you don't like listening to me and you're an autist, go piss off, all right? I don't care. All right? I don't care. But now, you guys are killers now. All right? You guys are killers now. 16-year-old autistic boy kills his family on New Year's Eve, probably because they wanted him to be away from his computing devices or his enemy. Jesus Christ. Let me move on, all right? Let me move on. Let me talk about this one. If you thought an autist killing their family was bad, listen to this, okay? 10-year-old boy in New York City has founded a club for your children. Do you happen to have children under the age of 10, 13? Well, this is for you, folks, in the new liberal America, in the new pro-LGBTQ America. Now what we have is we have a drag club for kids in New York City. And who founded this drag club? Yeah, I'm talking drag queen. I'm talking dressing up in freaking woman's clothing, all right? Drag club for kids. It was founded by a 10-year-old by the name of Desmond Napoles. It looks like Pawsholes, but Napoles, a.k.a. Desmond is Amazing. Oh, yeah, bitch. Yeah, I'm Desmond is Amazing. Yeah, bitch. Anyway, this 10-year-old began dressing up as a toddler and then began wearing dresses at 6 years old. This 10-year-old apparently is heavily into the LGBTQ scene in New York. I mean, I don't know how this is legal. How can this 10-year-old be heavily into the LGBTQ scene when they're 10 years old without being molested or something to that capacity? I mean, look, folks, I really don't care what people do in their sexual lives. I don't. I'm a capitalist. I really don't care. I really don't. But I don't think a person should be defined on how they like to fuck. Excuse my French, I'm sorry to be so explicit. But I don't think that a person's whole identity should be defined on how they like to be penetrated. And you see, that's what the LGBTQ is based on. It's not based on if you're a nice human being or if you have any kind of content to your character. No. All it is about the LGBTQ having everyone identify as how they like to screw and letting the whole world know that that's the first thing that they should identify when they look at them. You understand? I don't care if you're a homosexual. I don't care. I mean, as a matter of fact, I care about the content of your character. That's what I would care about most. I would care if you're a loyal person, if you're an honest person. I mean, I would not care if you are a transgendered, a pansexual, or whatever. I don't care what you are, what you like to do. I don't care. I just don't want you to throw it in my face as the first thing that I'm supposed to identify about you. You understand? I'm not joking. And how is a 10-year-old, how does this 10-year-old know that they're homosexual? How do they know? Have you seen this kid? Here, let me freaking gab the article. This kid already looks like a poshole. And I'm not even joking. He looks like he's already infected with the AIDS. I'd like an AIDS check on this child because it sincerely looks, all right? It sincerely looks as if this child has AIDS already. I'm not even joking around. Let me go ahead and post it up right now, folks, all right? Here it is right here. Check it out. All right, 10-year-old drag queen founded a drag club for kids. And by the way, not only does this 10-year-old who looks like a puzzle, look at the emaciated face on that kid. Look at my Gab. Check out my Gab. Look at the emaciated face on the goddamn pothole. Well, not only has this 10-year-old drag queen founded a drag club for kids, for your children, folks, but this drag queen, this 10-year-old drag queen, wants to also have a fashion line so they can sell drag queen clothing to your children, and a cosmetic line so that they can properly make themselves up as drag queens, folks. I'm not kidding around. I'm not kidding. This is a 10-year-old right here. Do you honestly believe that this 10-year-old is the one consciously doing all this and isn't suggested this by some third party, probably a sick-ass parent? I'm just saying. I mean, where is it going to stop, folks? I mean, first of all, this 10-year-old that's a drag queen, this goddamn 10-year-old should be questioned by a vice squad on whether or not this freaking 10-year-old was inappropriately touched, inappropriately penetrated, I mean, I'm not joking! How does this kid know that he likes it up the pooper? Because that's what it means! That's what being gay means! That you like your prostate massage with a goddamn penis! That's what being gay means, damn it! How does this 10-year-old know this? How does this 10-year-old know this? This is child molestation! Wake up, goddammit! LGBTQ, leave those kids alone, you pedophile sickos! Leave the kids alone! And by the way, not only was this kid heavy and really deep in the LGBTQ community of New York, whatever that means, but of course, you had to have RuPaul, right? Embrace it. This 10-year-old was in a RuPaul video. Oh, my God. I'm telling you, you know this is legalized pedophilia. You know that, right? I mean, I am not joking, man. If your child is coming up to you, any age younger than like 15 years old, and says that they're a homosexual, you better ask them who the hell molested them. Because how in the blue hell would they know if they're gay unless they've been penetrated? Unless they've conducted themselves in that activity? How do these young people know they're gay, for Christ's sake? They've been molested! They've been molested, for Christ's sake! Have we all gone mad? Is this going over everybody's heads? This 10-year-old drag queen was obviously molested, for Christ's sake! And does anybody care? Is this the new America? Huh? Is this the new America where we've got 10-year-old drag queens creating clubs? Creating a goddamn nightclub for your kid to go and conduct themselves as a drag queen, for Christ's sake! Damn it! It pisses me off, for Christ's sake! Wake up, folks! Wake up! Jesus Christ, I'm not joking, folks. If your child is coming up to you and saying they're a homosexual, well, you better question how the hell they know, because they were molested! Because that's what gay means, you understand that? That's what gay means! It's sexuality, for Christ's sake! Wake up! Wake the hell up! Give me the mic! God damn it! Wake up! 10-year-old drag queen, man, and we're just accepting this? Huh? We're just going to accept this? Leave our children alone, LGBTQ. Do you understand me? Leave our children alone! We know why you're trying to penetrate, literally and figuratively, our children, because you're sick! You're sick in the head! The majority of you goddamn gays have potholes! You know it and I know it! Stop messing with me! Leave our children alone! And, you know, once again, if you posholes are going to play that game that, oh, you're being hateful, Ghost. I mean, how can you say that most gays are posholes, huh? Hey, why don't you go take a look at the statistics? There's no pride in the LGBTQ community. It's a death cult. Do you understand? Why don't you go take a look at Craigslist, all right? Take a look at Casual Encounters, male for male, and take a look at the sick crap that's in there. I mean, you've got people that are begging for pause loads on Craigslist right now. I'm not joking around. People actually purposely wanting some partner who is infected with the AIDS. It's called bug chasing. I'm telling you, folks, what's happening in the gay community, they are trying to mask around this idea that, well, if you question what we do, you hate us. No, there's no pride in being a part of a death cult. And folks, I've been living in Austin, Texas. All right, Austin, Texas is pretty goddamn liberal, and I've seen these homosexuals who are infected with the HIV, purposely go up to the young people who aren't infected with the HIV, that are 18, 19 years old, going up to them. And why? Because they're fresh pieces of meat. And they can pause their neg holes. And is anyone surrounding in that gay community stopping that one pause hole from pausing a neg hole? No! They don't stop them! It's a death cult! It's a death cult! And if you had any pride, LGBTQ, you would stop promoting this idea of just complete and utter Neanderthal sex. Just complete promiscuous, just if it feels good, do it, hooking up, all this crap, man. That's what's killing your community. And let me tell you something before I move on here. I find it rather unbelievably macabre how the gays, the LGBTQ community, how the hell they can interpret death. Death to them is nothing. I mean, it's almost as if they like going to funerals. It's almost as if they like RIP shirts and rest in peace and candlelight vigils and all this garbage. And you know what? After they do all that charade, what do? What do? They go out to the club and they conduct themselves in massive amounts of drug taking, massive amounts of alcohol, massive amounts of promiscuous sex, and perpetuate this death cult life. I don't see any pride in the gay community, folks. And if you happen to be gay, I hope that you are of sound mind and understand what I'm talking about. There is no pride in this community. It's a freaking death cult. It's a death cult. I'm serious, folks. I'm not even joking around. I mean, you know, in Austin, Texas, on 6th Street, we used to have a group of vagrant drag queens, one of which was a man, or I don't know what you want to call this freak, Leslie Cochran. Leslie Cochran was a balding, long hair who had a Fu Manchu and would stand outside 6th Street with a G-string. Doesn't matter how cold it was, Leslie Cochran would be out there with his Fu Manchu and his balding head in a G-string. So I know that I know exactly what this little gay, little LGBTQ pride is all about. It's a death cult, all right? I was out there in Austin and I saw it for myself. Anyway, folks, I was going to talk a little bit about the Iranian uprising, and I just want to make clear that I'm glad that President Trump is recognizing the plight of the Iranian people. Because I was on this broadcast in 2009, folks, screaming my head off for anyone to aid the 2009 Iranian Revolution, when the people rose up against the Ayatollah and then President Ahmadinejad. I was there. As a matter of fact, folks, I was on a chat community back in those days called Pal Talk. It was a voice chat community, and to be honest with you, it's kind of, it's not very good anymore. But either way, back then it was a chat community, and a whole bunch of Iranians would hang out at this particular chat community. And it was in this chat community that I got acquainted with a lot of Iranian youth. And it was at this chat room in which I aided, to some extent, the Iranian organization of the protest in 2009, which ended up becoming the revolution of 2009. And I don't want to tell you what capacity in which I aided, but just put it this way. Everyone that I talked to that was a part of the 2009 revolution was executed, and their families were executed. So if you go back to the archives, I took this a little personal, the Iranian Revolution of 2009. And if you look enough into the archives, after the 2009 revolution was quashed, I said, and you can look back in this archive if you don't believe me, I said that now that Obama and the world did nothing for the 2009 Iranian Revolution, I said, and I quote, that we will be doing nuclear deals with Iran. I said we would be doing nuclear deals with Iran, and folks, the prognosticator strikes again. And I'm telling you, this uprising happening in Iran is legit. These folks that are uprising in Iran, folks, it's mostly the youth. I mean, lest we forget, there are like 3 or 4 people that are under the age of 25, then are over the age of 25 in Iran. And these young people don't want to live under this fundamentalist garbage that the Ayatollah has been shoving down their throats for these decades. They don't want to live in that garbage anymore. They're tired of the economic discrepancies. They're tired of the hypocrisy. They saw their parents, I'm talking to these young people in Iran, they saw their parents get executed and murdered in these ridiculous wars that Iran always likes to conduct themselves in. Lest we forget the Iran-Iraq war. Iran lost, close to 500,000 people in that war? 200,000, 250,000 Iraqis? I mean, that's why you have these young people in Iran willing to rise up against this ridiculous fundamental regime, because they don't want to oblige this Islamic garbage anymore. They're tired of it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them, because it's all a bunch of hypocrisy. All right, the Ayatollah is the supreme leader. And this fictitious president that they have that's supposed to be the talk, it's a figurehead. It's bullcrap. It's these old clerics that truly run the whole country of Iran, and the young people are sick of it. They're sick of it. And I'm glad, folks. And look, you can look back in the archive. I challenge you. It's almost uncanny. For the past 10 years I've been broadcasting, 95% of what I have advocated on this broadcast, President Trump has made into law. And him backing up the Iranian Revolution that has been happening for the past week underscores that previous statement I just made. It's almost uncanny. It's unbelievable to witness a president implement things that you gave your heart and soul in advocating on a podcast to come into reality. It's unbelievable, folks. I'm not even joking around. And I hope that the Ayatollah falls, and I hope that the Iranians finally get the freedom that they deserve. Okay? Anyway, I was going to talk about Iceland making it illegal to pay men more than women, which is a bunch of garbage. I was going to talk a little bit about Logan Paul showing a dead body out there, but I think we pretty much covered Logan Paul. If you don't know who he is, I guarantee you your children do, and I think that's rather disgusting to say the least, all right? With that being said, I think it's about time for everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, and I'm talking about Radiol Graffiti! That's right, folks. Radiol Graffiti, the part of the broadcast where the spectators become a part of the spectacle. All you've got to do is give me a call right now, and you can call me at 453-9903, and when I call on your area code, you've got exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that's on your mind. That's why we call this Radio Graffiti, all right? And by the way, hey, engineer, do we got any Radio Graffiti calls to be had? Yeah! All right, well, without any further ado, and before I get to Radio Graffiti, I want to remind we've got 2 members that have not contacted us so that we can, hook them up into the chat room. So hook me up with your order number. Let me know what's up. All right, we want all the Inner Circle members that paid to be in there. As a matter of fact, the Inner Circle is great. Great additions to the Inner Circle, and I'm proud of it. And, I just wanted to give props to that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to Radio Graffiti right now. All right, let's go ahead and get to, how about Anonymous Radio Graffiti? I said this at the beginning of the year. I still think it's going to happen. I don't think Vladimir Putin is going to make it to the end of the year. Yeah, you know what? Let me explain something to you. They've tried to execute this guy several times already, and they have failed. And lest we forget, Trump also gave him some inside information that saved his ass, that Vladimir Putin thanked Trump for because it saved his ass. All right? Now remember, I said if he doesn't make it out alive, if he does make it out alive, it's going to be because he's had a lot of attempts on his life. And a lot of these attempts you don't hear about in the mainstream media. I mean, why don't you take a look at the bombing that happened in Russia's airport? Why don't you take a look at the situation that they had at Putin's Secret Service building, the building that houses the Secret Service? There was a hostage situation in that building. I mean, look this stuff up for yourself, you stupid morons. I mean, you see, that's the thing about you autists, And no, you promised, you said you were going to give us ice cream, and now you're just giving us yogurt. That's not fair. Stupid autists, man. I'm telling you, I think that you all should be on a list, and I'm not even joking. Because I'm not even joking, as a business owner, I would never hire an autist, ever. I mean, I'm not taking on that kind of liability because of some tard. Jesus Christ. Who else do we have here? How about 717 Radio Graffiti? Snake Nerds Radio Graffiti. I freaking hate the Bronx. Bronx and Fuego. I hope that your ass burns in flames. All right? When your ass burns alive, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go, lol, you died. Lol, you died. Lol, you died. Lol, you died. All right, we get it. Shut up! You guys are so macabre, it's disgusting. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. I'm not even kidding around. 336 Radio Graffiti.
We have the right, as white people, to say white people.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man.
White pride.
Look out, nigga, the Klan is getting bigger. That's harsh, man.
I have a whole bunch of slaves that happen to be black. No, what the hell is that? What the hell's going on here, folks? Get away!
Yeah, what's going on, Ghost?
Oh, Christ, no!
Tyrone!
Get away!
Flipping the script, baby, you know what I'm saying? You know how it go.
I'm not going to tell you that lie! Let me get my freaking gun. Let me get my freaking gun out here, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ!
Ain't nothing you can do about it, baby.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Hey,
I'm tired of this crap. It's time to start shooting Tyrone.
You know what it's like to be black, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no! Nigger's gonna kill!
motherfuckers like this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Biggest motherfucker out there, hood, man, motherfucker. You gotta know they coming, boy. These motherfuckers like this. Shoot your leg. Growing up in the hood. Just shoot. The motherfuckers don't know what black is. Shoot them. You know what I'm saying? Kneecap style. You know what I mean? Blow a hip off.
Wait, what? What the hell was that? What kind of a splice was that, for Christ's sake, man? I couldn't even understand it. God damn it, man. 352 Radio Graffiti.
Little Havana. Havana will na. Yeah, my heart is in Havana will na. He took me back to Atlanta na. Oh, my heart is in Havana. There's something about his manners. Havana na. Woke up with that hotel doing when he came in.
What are y'all doing, man? What is your problem today? I mean, what's up with these dumbass splices? For Christ's sake, you're making me sick. You're making me sick. 716 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost. It's Ghost Like Screen Day, you know, the troll from the other show. I just want to apologize. I just first want to thank you for all the crypto advice over the past year. You've really helped me through some, like, rough times in my life. And I guess I have two questions for you, man.
All right, go ahead. Hurry up, man.
All right. Well, first things first, what I meant by promote the engineers, I mean, he helped you out with the whole beer thing, you know, hooking up the ice chest for you. I mean, that's pretty nice of him. I mean, he's been here for like 10 years now, helping you out with every show. I just feel like he should deserve some recognition, I guess.
All right, yeah, I mean, we're giving him props, man. We gave him a raise, his annual raise, man.
And, do you use a catheter?
Oh, Jesus, shut up. I bet you use an anal catheter, all right? Hey, did you hear about that one doctor who reused anal catheters? Sounds like this is a case right here, for heaven's sake. 209 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, what's up, Ghost? So I'm a student at a California State University, and in one of my classes, they were telling us that there is no biological difference in gender. And they're saying that the Y chromosome in the male looks like an X of a broken leg. So they're pretty much teaching us that men are broken fragments of women. And it disgusts me because if I sit up and say anything in the class, I get verbally assaulted and pretty much a failing grade.
Well, are you kidding me, though? What? I mean, man, I don't have time to be... did y'all hear that, folks? Do you all hear that? This is what they're teaching your kids in college! Good God, I don't know what to tell you, kid. I mean, I hope you're not paying for your college. That's all I'm saying. I hope that you're not paying for it. Good God. 517 Radio Graffiti.
Penis, penis, penis. Oh, oh.
Yeah, we get what you like in your anus, all right? We get it. 336 Radio Graffiti. You know, homosexuals. I said I really don't like trannies. They're ridiculous. So I'm sorry. That's a personal thing, okay? And in my personal opinion, folks, no, what the hell's that? Jesus Christ, man. I don't know what the hell's going on here, folks. Oh, my God. Tamia the Trap!
You know what, Thomas? I'm done with you.
Just leave me alone!
I'll have to put you to sleep.
You got another thing coming! I'm not being taken out alive! Let me get my freaking gun. Let me get my freaking gun out here, for Christ's sake.
Goodbye.
I'm loving this, baby. I'm loving every minute of it. Let me tell you something. Tamia the Trap. I'm a bad man. I'm glad you're dead. You know, I'm glad. Tamia the Trap is dead. I'm glad you're dead. I'm lonely, right? I'm happy.
I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna go. Settle me.
What? I mean, I don't... don't know what the hell. I mean, what am I supposed to say to that crap? What am I supposed to say? How am I supposed to react? Seriously, I don't know what the hell to say anymore, man. I don't know what the... Give me the mic. I don't know what... Do y'all hear this garbage, folks? I mean, what these people don't understand is that my show is serious business, man. I'm listened to by hundreds of thousands of people throughout the world. My show is serious business. Oh, my God, man. 321 Radiol Graffiti.
Yes! 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 I freaking love Cleveland, man!
Hey, y'all, it's the Cleveland Show.
Oh, that's just great, you stupid freak. 614 Radiol Graffiti.
Hey, mate, it's Distillin. I just didn't get a chance on the Ghosty show to thank you for my award and thank the fans, so thanks, everyone. I appreciate it.
Hey, no, thank you, Distillin. Fan of the year. Props to Distillin, man. And, hey, man, thank you for accepting the award. We appreciate it. How about 505 Radiol Graffiti?
My name.
Oh, my God, what a horrible Obama phone. 973 Radiol Graffiti. Jesus, we can't even hear you with that Obama phone, you dick. 256 Radiol Graffiti.
Pylon, Radiol Graffiti. This is
Thomas Albin from
Texas. You know, of course, that you're out of your jurisdiction. I suggest that you let my department handle the situation.
goddamn drone terrorists and cyber vermin make me want to drink. Do you hear it?
I hear perfectly. The fact that you are a
Jambone
is not germane to the situation.
The slogan, sneaking, shocking, goddamn crowd vermin. Shut up! My son, you stupid, dumb son of a bitch.
What the hell was that, for Christ's sake, man? God damn it! This Radiol Graffiti sucks! Goddamn cheese-hole chomping, pud-pulling pieces of chicken-eating cornball crap. 412 Radiol Graffiti.
Fuck everything, but fuck you the most. Fuck everyone, but fuck you the most. The big rusty pole or the plenary post. Yeah, fuck you the most. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Shut up! Screw you! Screw you! Son of a bitch. Good God, you people are pissing me off today, man. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? Jesus, I'm tired of this garbage, man. 336, Radiol Graffiti.
Steven!
Dad, is that you?
What? Of course. Are you doing all right? You look like you're some ghost.
Dad, I'm freaking out. I feel like I'm stuck inside of some crazy dream.
Shut up! I deserve more respect, boy. You need a daddy to take you out back in the woodshed and break out that milk.
No.
Take it, boy. Take it out of the woodshed, boy.
Are you okay? Oh, man. I fell asleep and had this weird dream. I opened the door and Ghost was there. And, oh, that's okay. Dreams aren't real. They're just mixed up movies.
Believe me, the Steven Universe, believe me. I ain't made a man of you yet, boy.
No!
Yeah! Yeah!
What the hell was that? Good God! What the hell kind of sick, stupid splice was that? What the hell? What the goddamn hell was that? God damn it! Give me the mic! Jesus Christ, man! You know what? I can't end on that stupid piece of garbage, man. I can't end on that. Who else do we have here, for Christ's sake? 647 Radiol Graffiti.
Oh yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Oh yeah, bitch.
What the hell was that?
Bitch.
What the hell was that?
Bitch. Bitch.
Screw you!
Bitch.
Screw you!
Bitch.
Screw you!
Bitch.
This Radiol Graffiti sucks!
Bitch.
This Radiol Graffiti sucks!
Bitch.
Serious business!
Bitch. Bitch.
Serious business!
Bitch.
Well, what the hell? What kind of gay club music is that? God damn it, no! Not gay club music! Not that freaking goddamn crap! You're making my goddamn voice with fruity ass gay club music! I can't take it! You son of a bitch!
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
And we ended with that. The first True Cowboys Radio of the 2018 year. My God. What an instant splice remix was that. And I actually took on that Steven Universe. I mean, that was impossible for that Steven Universe to actually get that and really laugh me up. Whoever did that, GG, man. You actually, that was funny. That was funny. I thought it was impossible to do Steven Universe splices and all that, but that was actually pretty good. We just some more of that. But then again, all hyped for the new episode this Friday. Oh, but decent Radiol Graffiti, guys. Decent show tonight. Thank you, Ghost, for the show tonight. And also thank you, everybody, for watching. That is it for our True Capitalist Radio stream. I will give some shout-outs here shortly, so if you want to stay tuned for the shout-outs, stay tuned for it. So, like I said, pretty decent show. Pretty decent Radiol Graffiti. Shout-outs, or the Gab Shout Outs, pretty decent as well. The decent show overall. I got nothing to complain. Nothing. Alright, so let me get some shout-outs here. For people who wants to shout-out, stay tuned, stay poot. So, I'm going to start doing shout-outs. If you want to shout-out, just be present both channels, either the SideTube or the YouTube. So, of course, I'll be taking those. But first, make sure to follow me on Twitter at The Radiol Network, or you can also follow me on Gab, BN_King. And also, please make sure to follow Politics Goes, because that is his Gab account and his official social media that you can also connect and know where he is. And of course, that's how the Gab Shoutouts happens. All links are in the descriptions. Go ahead, go that. If you're new to the channel and want to listen to future TCR shows live, I do them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And yes, we do him live. We do him live. And of course, this channel is also live archive. Everything is all pretty much recorded, so you can hear my voice anytime on the previous archives. So, of course, it's only for users for the post show for me to do shoutouts and, some stuff I can talk about. But yes. So, shoutouts, guys. So, I'm going to give those shoutouts now. But let's give some special shoutouts first. Special shoutouts are only for peeps who are new subscribers that subscribe during the live show hour. So if you subscribed, and of course that message popped out during the broadcast, only new subscribers. Don't think that resubbing works, because it doesn't. So don't bother. So if you're a new subscriber, I'm gonna give those shout. And of course, if you also donate and leave as tips, you also get a shout out and something special after that. So we got two new subscribers. Thank you, Airborne Mercy and Bert Steining. Thank you guys for subscribing, and of course that's everybody here. And nobody donated, so no donators. Let's move on to the shoutouts. So let's see. Last time we did we do YouTube first? Yeah, we did YouTube. Let's go with SideTube and then YouTube on Friday. So SideTube peeps, you ready? All you do be present on the stream, chat, log. Then YouTube will be next, and you guys have to be active on the chat if you want to get a shout out. So, hey, we got new subscribers. Thank you, Awesomeness, for subscribing, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in future live streams, but also you also get that special shout out. So, we go SciTube first, and then of course YouTube. SciTube, folks, let's do it. Let's go on to Night Purple Pony. What's going on to This is Sparta? Time Reigns and Plays, Bob Tom, Chief Sombrero, Chrome Thunder, Deadeye 3006. What's going on to Edgar? Equestrialize. Going on, mate. And Google, $2 donation. Best donator is best donator. Oh, I don't know about that. I mean, if you're required to have the best donator, who knows? Well, beginning of the year, you're the first. So, new year for you. You are the start. So, you get that special treatment. So, here's a your special shout out. Thank you for that $2. All right, let's move on, shall we? All right. Where I left? What's going on to R&D Pony? What's going on to Scarlet Moon? What's going on to Bounties? Is Bounties for Cleveland? Damn right. Come on. We need... Alright. Bounties for Cleveland seems pretty a good idea. Somebody has to hit a bounty on that Cleveland caller. We're going to actually... Somebody has to set up like maybe more than I don't know. Maybe a high top bounty. Whoever finds it will actually be rewarded. That needs to be happening. Really, for reals. Let's go ahead to Drongo, Pergophile, Royal on the Short Bus, and Space Ghost. I'm not kidding. Whoever is that Cleveland caller needs to actually be taken out for reals, man. Of course, we don't want those. We don't need that repeat caller over just to overtake the call, and pretty much we'll hear that of course overtakes the entire list. And for those who wants to call in, we always get the majority of those anonymous as Cleveland callers. They needs to be pulled out, to be honest. Someone needs to get to that. Just make a bounty. And place that bounty and then just get rid of it. Alright, I guess that's everybody in the SciTube channel. So shout out to everybody who I missed your SciTube peeps if you were present and was around but you weren't. So let's move on to YouTube, shall we? Ooh, what kind of bounty? What kind of bounty? Oh, I don't know. The kind of bounty that actually, you know, hunt and I don't know, just pretty much hunt and find out who is this Cleveland caller. Nah, doxing is going to be very overwhelming. I'm not sure. To be honest, needs to be something creative. I wonder what that would be. No, I don't even know. Let's go to YouTube shoutouts. So let me move on to YouTube. You want to shout out on YouTube? All you have to do is spam that chat log right now because I'm going to be opening up the active users list, and whoever is typing and posting stuff right now in the YouTube chat, just go ahead and do that. Yes. Ugh. So if you want to shout out on YouTube, just go ahead right now. Let's go YouTube shout outs. Hey, Rainy! Killed it, Cleveland. Rainy, it's been a while since I've seen you. You get that first shout out, Rainy. Long time no see since I've seen you. That's Rain to Furry, for those who don't know who I'm talking about. Let's go on to Aaron Tumon, Adrian Segara. Let's go on to Arabs Quinn. There's Awesomeness. Thanks for that subscribing right there. Thanks for you for subscriber. And then what's going on to Broad Team Faba. There's that Cleveland Brown person character. What's going on to C-Man of 69 King 8 Retire. Yeah, there's 8 Eco. Hey, what's going on, bud? Good to see you. It's going on to Aaron's von Gisbergen. It's going on to Google once again. JK. It's going on to Louis Carlo. Lovely Ashley Love Me. Mana Ray of Hope 23. Mask Pony. What's going on? It's going on to Midnight Smiles. Motor Maxis 206. Neo Shot. It's going on to Omega Radio's Return. Patrick's Fourth. Pinkie Pie. It's going on to Rick Hoover. Who else we have? Ron Livingstone, Scarlet Moon, and Weenie Ganow. Or Weenie Ganow. Weenie, it's Ween? Weenie Gun. Oh, all right. Karan, hey, there you are, bud. I was looking for you, Karan. You were here earlier, so you get the shout out too. Shout out to Haruka Takashi. It's going on to no, the bad good Spike. Yeah, there you are. I was looking for you, bad good. I was wondering when you were about to show up. And Omega Radius returns. Yes, I think I already we Negan. We Negan. We Negan now. Okay. Thank you for that correction. We Negan now. Ooh, we need milk from the milkman. Mention Spectrum Chris. Oh, Spectre Chrism, please. Yes, Spectre Chrism gets that as well to be mentioned. You lost the show? No, the good bad Spike. How did you miss it? How did you really miss it? You missed the show. But you can just rewind it since we already finished it. So rewind, and then afterwards it'll be saved up in the archives right after this. And I think that's everybody. If I missed your YouTube name, just right now post it on the chat log while this at it. But if I've missed it, Lovely Ashy Love Me. Yes, I see you, Lovely Ashy. You also get that. Boop. Yes. And who else we have? Nope, that's everybody. I think that's everybody on the YouTube list. Yep. Well, I guess that's everybody in the YouTube list. So shout outs to those who I missed your name or was here earlier. Pretty sure you were earlier, but can't name them. I know Hootie was here, so Hootie, you can also get that shout out. Not sure who else was here in the chat log because I was going back and forth to this. Whew, really rough. So if I missed your name and you were behind the chat, but you didn't want to chat or type or anything, just shout outs to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So let's move on, shall we? All right, so let me talk some stuff here. All right, so everybody know about the Logan Paul situation? Kirby Times. Oh, there you are. Okay, Kirby Times. You can also get that. Yeah, the Logan Paul. Everybody here should seen that video about the Logan Paul about the that, you know, like corpse hanging, or, you know, the guy got hanging, or, you know, the Japanese dude hang in the forest. You know, that video. You know, I kind of say that that's really that's just stupid and fucked, man. This dude, I'm like, I was just facepalming. I saw it when it hit online, and before it trended, before it took down. I saw the video on that channel for reals, and my thoughts are like, is this dude really serious? I mean, like, I can see that this is clickbait, 100% clickbait, but the real fucked up part here is not only did he show, and the body was blurred anyways, by the way, for those of you don't know, the body of that dead guy that's hanged is blurred, but the first part to mention was the video was not ad revenue. You know, he didn't put ads on this. Oh yeah, he didn't. But you know what's really fucked up? This video, of course, is already taken out, but of course, when he made the apology video, that apology video has ads on it, and that actually made more than enough viewers. And this dude, oh my god, how this YouTube's just everything, man. This dude, YouTube itself, I don't know how this guy got away from it, and this dude really is the controversial. You made the controversy good. You made money of it, great, but you're a damn asshole, man. This Logan Paul's just an ass. And also, no respect for the dead. Not only that, you also ruined the epitome of where an abandoned place. I mean, like, I love videos to see. I love videos where people can go in and, you know, just investigate and see what they see, but not to, like, you know, if you see something, don't damn record it and just post it online. No, hell no. If you see that, post it somewhere else. So post Live Leak is pretty much where it is, because Live Leak can get away from mature content and all that crap. But put it on YouTube, get a conversation, get people talking, take it down, and in the next video you make that as an ad, as apology, and you actually make money of it. Great. That's how YouTube. And this guy is not even banned either. This dude, he's not even banned. He hasn't got a copy strike. All he did was post a video, created a controversy enough, take that video, and of course repost himself as an apology, and actually make money out of that video, of that apologetic video. Easy peasy, just straight up, just get away with everything. Yeah. And YouTubers don't really appreciate that as well, because, oh yeah, I see YouTubers like, yeah, you know, YouTubers are taking defense, like, oh, I'm not this dude who pretty much do that. Oh, viewers, you know, it's all about subscribers, it's all about viewers. Viewers counts more than the subscribers, or was it the other way around? But otherwise, you have to have these two to really, you know, make revenue out of it. And basically that's how, you know, YouTube monetize it. It's so fucked up. It's literally no joke. I mean, YouTube itself, it's just it's all over the place, man. It's all over. Can't even get their shit straight. It's sad, really. And you know, let me give you good examples. Like, I really like the only top, like, you know, the ones I respect most is, you know, this YouTuber called Dan Bell. Dan Bell really does, you know, he explores dead malls, he explores abandoned places, but of course, you know, he does documentary. He doesn't go around bullshit and go nut crazy. No, this dude, he just goes legit, you know, takes a camera, he goes with a POW sometimes, he looks around, he takes, you know, a film, and also talks about what he sees, and of course some history, you know, backstory of this location. That's actually pretty nice, so we know more backstory, and it's educational too. While this dude, Logan Paul, all he does is, oh yeah, we're just gonna go inside this dead forest, we're gonna actually camp, and we're gonna talk, yeah, just, oh my god. It is just a scam. It's a scheme to, yes. Oh my god, I'm just face mousing. He is a disrespect, man. This dude has no respect whatsoever. This dude needs to really just needs to go away, man. It just needs to. It's and of course the trading pace is a joke. Yeah. He should have called the police or something. He did call the, well, actually no, he was with the park guard, but of course, you know, during that filming, yeah, he says, oh, you call the police, but instead, he's still filming and then record and then just upload it on YouTube. You know, bypasses. We need milk from the Kool-Aid man. Alrighty. I don't even know who Logan Paul is, by the way. So of course, you know. Thanks Twitter trends, and thanks to people who really notified me the other day before it trended, because I was reading about, I was checking on the Twitters saying, well, what's people talking about, and of course I saw that, oh, there was a video on, well, actually it was a YouTuber that I follow saying, oh yeah, this dude uploaded a video of a dead corpse, and I was like, okay, I'll check it out before this video actually taken out, because of course it was obvious it's gonna be there for sure. But my god, this dude had made the balls to be a #1 trend. Really, #1 trend of a dead guy, and this dude making fun of it. Unbelievable, just unbelievable. But that's YouTube drama, anyways. It's YouTube itself in general. YouTube systems just pretty much just sucks around, because you know they really just say, oh yeah, they're gonna do with the big guys. How about us, little guys? How about us, our, you know, me as just a normal restream of a YouTuber, I always take care and make sure things are all right. But if something goes wrong, I mean, what would YouTube do will not do nothing for me if something goes wrong. Like copyrights this, and of course the copyright system. It itself just it just doesn't go manually. Just some bot that really just goes after and just just flags or that. There's always that. Nothing we can do, and of course they won't go in that they don't do nothing for the big guys because the big guys. That's just ban Logan Paul. Yeah, this dude needs to be taken out. To be honest, for reals, man. It is savage. It is just wrong in many ways. This dude just has no heart whatsoever. And do it for the viewers. Yeah, do it for the views. Do it for the views. Do it for the money. Because, of course, he can just get away by just uploading a video thinking he'll have the description saying he found a dead corpse in the dead forest. And, yeah, he's going to show it as a thumbnail. People will clickbait for it and then cause controversy, and then the next thing he takes it down, and then the next thing he posts an apology video and make it monetize on that video, so he actually double what he is gonna get from that viewers. Jeez. Let's move on because I'm done with that part. I mean, it's YouTube. Anyways, guys, right now it's about to be 10 minutes before 10 o'clock. So, I got a post show, guys, going on. For those that want to watch the post show, we're playing it over the side to BN Theater chat room. If you guys in the YouTube chat, head over to the BN Theater. It is also embed stream with the YouTube channel at the moment. But, of course, after that, we're going to have another stream playing. And it is my post show is Wednesday night. Wednesday night, we play some wrestling. So, it's going to be a very good night. Also, some Ultima Lucha. Whoo! Team 10 should be banned. Ban Burger Planet. Damn right, Wilksy. Burger Planet needs to be banned, to be honest. How is this guy really recording out there every day, and how he's really just eating gross stuff out of the garbage? This dude really just goes out and just goes cringe in every other way. I just like, Jesus. And yet again, this dude doesn't even. From what I know about this Burger Planet, he doesn't take donations to people who really troll him or pretty much take offense to that person, and of course just charge backs. I mean, what is this guy's problem? To be honest, I mean, like. What don't you like just us to give you money so you say that stupid stuff? I mean, like, say that stupid stuff and you still get the money, but nope, you charge us back because it will just hurt your feelings. Crybaby Burger Man. Burger Plan's crybaby man child, I say. Yeah. Anyways, what's going on? Well, actually, people are already in there, so I'm gonna check here. All right, guys. If you have any questions to say, go ahead and say the questions now. Start of the new year. Yes, it is the 3rd of January, 2018. It is the new year. First week of the new year, let's just say. So we still have the Baller Friday for the first Baller Friday of the new year as well. We still have not done with the money show because, of course, we had a Ghosties past Sunday. So, Ghosties. And I still, people were saying, yo, the Ghosties rigged. The Ghosties is rigged. But even at this day, I say, then how come Series Samsung became failed troll of the year? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, now people would even, not even that, Shobi actually won, trans of the year. Like, what? Who's and people don't even know who Shelby is unless you're within the troll community because of course Roddy. So it's kind of it's still a question mark of if it's rigged. Yeah. People are saying, oh yeah, but why did the Inner Circle win? Because the Inner Circle outbeats and outclassed the rest of the chat rooms, and of course, the TCR chat room, which is pretty much the alternative, Discord chat room of the non-official official of the TCR, but it's just yeah. Wilksy, man. Wilksy's Taste of Australia. Thank you for that $2 donation. Cause of it. Why not? And with that, mate, you get the very special treatment. So there you have it, mate. Thanks for that $2, man. $2 Australian dollars. Samsung only got 1 vote for Phil Trill. How did he win against the Cleveland? Obviously, I think I can answer that to say, well, Cleveland is really what was the winner for this, but Ghost won't acknowledge the Cleveland because, of course, if this Cleveland caller gets it, then of course he'll be acknowledged. But then again, he didn't. He really didn't, and of course, this dude, we don't even know who the Cleveland caller is, so if he wins it, then of course this Cleveland caller pretty much, maybe not, it's going to come out. But then again, he'll be acknowledged, but he doesn't want to have the Cleveland to be acknowledged. So yeah. Did you get your Ghosty yet? Awesomeness, I did win Ghosty for Best Brony of 2017. Even though I won the last year's Best Brony as well, this year I actually wanted the same, and yes, I'm actually, well, I could say I'm proud of it, but then again, I say that I would have just had to let somebody win it, but he only said just name one, and that's it. He didn't even have any honorables for it. And of course, it's going to take a while for the my Ghosty to arrive here, maybe about a week or so. He hasn't sent them out, so I'm just going to wait for it until he does. Until it does, then of course I'll just send a video and picture and take it over the Twitters. Aw, Rainy, your chat broke. You're going to get some milk? We got to get some milk! We need some milk in this. Rainy needs some milk. Everyone needs some milk. And some milk. Ghost took a sloppy shit on democracy. Yeah, he's been most talking. Talk. It's all about talk. As I said, the Cleveland is the TCR Otter Circle and TCR Discord chat. He showed us his hand today making another fake Cole and Pony account. We know that the server, the one who attacked Cole, is already. Oh, yes. He's also, I see him and Gab as well, so of course, take an eye on him, and of course, if it is, serious consequences, man. There's going to be some serious consequences, but then, of course, it's going to keep getting away, and nothing's going to happen to him. Just you wait, man. Just you wait. All right, Rainy, you have a good... Oh, wait, no, it's not. You're going to get going. Bye, Rick. Sorry about that. He got him with the Templeton Cleveland remix. Remember that? Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, in honesty, this Cleveland person really is not going to be mentioned or be honorable mention on any of the Ghosties. Come on. Ain't have nobody have time for that. All right. Anybody other has any questions? Nobody has more questions, guys. Nobody. Scooby doobity doo. Dibbity doobity doo. No. By the way, 30-second lag. As always, this stream always lags behind 30 seconds because, yeah, when you do live streams, it always just goes 30 seconds per second. We need ghetto capitalists to return. Man, whatever happened to ghetto capitalists, man? And what about his kid, man? His kid, yeah. Man, yeah, we need ghetto capitalists back. We missed that, man. Aw, yes, says Rainy. Are you still recently active on Facebook? I hardly ever use Facebook. I don't even go to Facebook since what? I'm mostly to use it for staying close to my family because my family, they live on the other country, so of course that's how we can communicate. And not only that, I have some family around, so we only use it for family purposes. Sometimes friends, but nothing much. And I rarely ever to go there. I wonder what it's going to take to make Cleveland back off. I mean, he's been doing it for a year, and aside from doxing him, I don't know what would work, and I know what's not a good solution. That I don't know how that's going to be possible unless you can trace this dude, but the nominus is just, untraceable. You can't. And even so, I mean, you can't do nothing. Because he's going to be forever and ever going to be just keep calling the show over and over as an anonymous, and nothing can stop this guy unless Ghost can somehow block him, but just impossible. Rest in peace, Facebook. Since 2000, never. Facebook's just gone downhill. Don't trust these social medias, Everybody goes on Gab. Get on Gab. Check on the Gabs. Just get on Gab, Gab is freedom. You can do whatever you want, post whatever you want, but make sure you have friends in mind. And yes, I do post stuff in Gab as well, so yes, that's when guys should follow on Gab. Yeah, that's the bad thing. I mean, he keeps calling. I mean, remember when Ghost, when the Cleveland call, it's like, oh yeah, hang up all the anonymouses. Yeah, that's the punishment, even for all the anonymous callers. I mean, who knows who was behind them anonymous callers? Who knows? It just would never go away. He's a parasite, man. He's a parasite. Parasite that just stays and just one annoying parasite just comes back and just keeps repeating, even with a little character. I mean, if you're going to become the Cleveland caller, why not just become the Cleveland person character itself? Why not be the Cleveland character? I mean, hey y'all, just do that. Do that as a character. Don't just play the music all over. If you like to be if you like that music, why not become a character? Why not that? Become a character and become maybe something so we don't hear that damn music over and over, because we don't want that. Just become that. I keep saying to everybody, create a character of your own, or create whoever character that you can portray as, and just don't become that person who just keeps annoying and just plays the same thing over and over. Just be. If you keep, like I said to this Cleveland caller, if you like to play in Cleveland, that Cleveland theme or whatever, why not just become the Cleveland person itself, or any of the characters from Cleveland? I don't care. Just become a character of that character, of the Cleveland character, and then just get over with it. All right? Don't keep playing that theme over and over, because it's annoying. You let everybody pretty much not getting in for the phone lines, even hogging up all the damn long phone. We still don't even know what the purpose for you is, even. Yeah, there you go. So you can start it. Actually, that's the point. That's the point. If you make that Cleveland character, he will bring fresh ideas, even bunch of new ideas. You can even idol yourself. You can idol that Cleveland character to new lanes. Even it doesn't have to be like what you can get from the show. You can actually say a lot of stuff. Lots of things. There's lots of ideas thrown on the table. Take that and become something for yourself. Become that character. Easy. God loves. How hard is it not? I mean, I don't get the motive and what your idea of if playing that theme over and over times. It's just annoying. You could just become that character and then bring something intriguing, something interesting, bringing something fresh out of that. Become an idol. Easy. You can also win a ghosty for that too, you know. I'm just saying. And he's already inside. He had us through, but only once. Am I going to keep playing the DLC, Bioshock 2 and also Marina's Den DLC? Good question, Wire the Beast. I'm actually playing Bioshock 2, and damn, man, this is the new from the Bioshock collection. So of course I am playing from that 60 frames and all HD. I got all the DLCs for it, so yes, I'll be playing that, and of course the Den. I have never played the DLC, so I'm actually pretty interested about it. So yeah, like I say, I'm playing every Bioshock, including the DLCs. So Bioshock 2, and then after that will be Bioshock Infinite when I'm done with 2, and the DLC, of course. So yes, damn, man, that Bioshock 2 games brings back a lot, but then I get why I don't like it too, because of course, damn, Big Daddy, you playing it, it's just a bullet sponge that actually just dies so quickly. Damn it. $60 frames. Yeah, you don't see it on the live stream, but I see it on my TV screen. I don't know about that port though. Unless you mean if you have the you're playing these on the Xbox One, which I am, pretty alright. Oy vey, Mel Peacock. Yes, you slipped in. DLC for Bioshock 2 has a better story you love. Ooh. I love that. The only thing I like the Bioshock series is its story, and it's always a single player story. I don't play the multiplayer ones. They 2 had a multiplayer, but I don't think they have multiplayer on this one. They just took that out because nobody likes it. For every port of remastered. Well, I haven't encountered any bugs. I mean, like it's exactly as it plays like the originals. It's just the only thing difference is playing like the gameplay is smooth. It runs faster. The visuals, it's just lovely as always. A little bit brighter and all that. So details are still there. I see nothing touch except I think the only thing I've seen is the lack of some dialogues text. I mean, there were some dialogue tags back when I was playing when I was going that Ryan's Amusement, going down and just seeing the rights. It usually have a text when things played. I don't see any of that. Even the titles, the text are on, so that's kind of like one flawless I saw, or one flaw, of course. Bioshock 2, the multiplayer version was designed for the same team that did the multiplayer for Spec Ops. The line and more played than later. I bet that was the main focus. But then again, it would never was attention. Alright, guys, so it's already past 7 o'clock, and I'm going to need to get ready for the post show right here on the SciTube stream. So if you're in the SciTube peeps or the SciTube website, which is the BN Theater, I'm gonna have to start momentarily, but for the YouTubes, is Winif coming for the wrestling? Haven't seen him. I thought Winif was here. Hold on, let me get when let me alert Winif because I'm pretty sure you want it because Winif, where are you? Where is Winif? Oh boy. But yes, guys, I am pretty much done here. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Well, actually, get the post show here. Yeah, so this is not the right thing. I should get it. It's like click and bait. He likes click and bait when I push this. There it goes. Got it. Okay. All right, guys. Hold on. Let me read couple of words. I like Bioshock 2. It's underrated for it. Bioshock 1 focused on the free market, while Bioshock 2 focused on the altruism. Hey, Wilderbeast 1301. Thanks for the subscribing. And yeah, man, that's pretty awesome. You like Bioshock 2, but I know it's underrated. Yeah, the story's pretty okay. It's pretty good. The story's pretty good and okay, I guess. But I was never into the multiplayer stuff. The only thing I could have wished it fixed is the damn you know, you shouldn't really taking lots of hits. Like really, if you get hit, your health drains even much faster than what you drained for your Eve. I mean, like that's the worst part. I mean, one, you don't even drain that fast, and you're a human. I thought Big Daddy we were supposed to have body armor that you it's kind of hard to penetrate. Instead, it's kind of like a human. So I don't know. I mean, like I said, Bioshock 2 is alright. It could have done better if the damn health system for it just doesn't drain so much quick, and of course doesn't drain as much than it is. I would have liked it even more, but designers. These game designers just needed to get that damn right. And they couldn't even fix it on the remaster. I was hoping if the remaster they would have fixed it, but nope, just stick to the original. Same source and everything. Ugh. Yep, Infinite focuses on more on the religion. Well, technically he's in the Alpha series, so he's less strong. Less strong, but yet again, they could have just, you know, made just a little bit more. I'm just saying. Just would it make it more fun, but yeah. Just keep on dying. Also, the big brass ball says ain't nothing, you just can't use the fatal chambers. I would have just loved that without it. Oh wait, no, you still can have that, but just, you know, any difficulty, just play on the easy, do bada bing, bada boom, you already have the achievement. Well, in the original, you just pretty much beat it hard without dying. That takes guts. Anyways, well, I'm already past my time, so, first of all, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. Head over to the BN Theater right now for the post show. We're playing Wrestling Night, so head over to there now if you want to watch for the post show. If not, then I'll see you guys Friday for Baller Friday for the next TCR show, which is episode 528. I believe. Yeah, 528. I was correct. So 528 would be that. So I'll see you guys for the Baller Friday, or I'll see you guys on our next TCR broadcast. So thanks guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening in. Thank you guys for this talk for you guys. Like I said, I'll keep doing some post shows after this every time when it cuts. So yeah, you know, when TCR ends, I'll talk in, speak with you guys, and say some stuff, all that. So yes. Oh, I'm pretty good, Royal. So thank you for saying that. I'm actually pretty tired now, so I'm gonna lay back, chillax with you guys over to the BN Theater. Once again, BN Theater is in the description for you in the YouTube. And of course, in the BN Theater, there's also all kinds of social links, including our Discord link on the top of the side YouTube channel. So make sure to follow those and give us that. Give us ponies. Pones. Give us pones. I gave you pones, Rainy. Look at the screen. Do you see that adorable Pinkie Pie doing the banana stance? Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Way-ya. 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 Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat. Okay, I gotta stop. Alright, I'm done. I'm sorry, Night Purple Pony. I'm sorry. I know. I'm mixed up with everybody else around this, you know. I know you, Night Purple. Sorry about that. I'm mixing up everybody now. No. Anyways, yeah, that's everything we need. We need more. Okay. Maybe next time, Rainy. Right now, I gotta get going. I gotta start the post show right now. I need to get going now, and I need to get into this call here. People are calling me, and I need to get into the call. So thanks again for watching. Thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys next on the next stream. So see you guys on the next stream. You guys have happy first week of the new year, and I'll see you guys for the first new year of the Ball of Friday. So see you there, or see you guys next time. So good night, everybody. I'll see you guys over there at the BN Theater. We're starting our post show. Head over there now, and I'll see you guys next time. So good night, everybody. See you guys over there at the BN Theater for the post show. It is time for Wrestling Night. Wrestling Night over at the BN Theater. Head over there now. YouTube descriptions. Go there now. If not, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, Rainy. Bye, everybody. Bye. See ya, Mel Peacock. See ya, Wee Negan now. See ya, Wildebeest. See ya, Night Purple. Good night, everybody. Hasta mañana. See you next time. Good night, everybody. Bye. Thanks for your time, and I'll see you guys next. Good night.